They're the UK's most dedicated and gifted craft experts, all available to inspire you with their knowledge and expertise. You'll find us in Hall 2 at the Yorkshire Event Centre, located within the great Yorkshire Showground, Harrogate. Advanced ticket holders receive an early show entry from 9:30 a.m, allowing you extra time to browse before the show opens at 10 a.m. There'll be free demonstrations, make and takes, and also a refreshment area where you can take the weight off your feet after all that shopping. Tickets are available from Hochanda in advance for only £3 each. So what are you waiting for? Treat yourself to a fantastic crafty day out. Order your tickets today from hochanda.com.
A very good evening to you. How beautiful was that Liberty fabric? And we've got the Kilted Quilter. He's there, quilting away. He's ready and waiting. And we'll see the Liberty material again later on. So, yeah, what a lovely evening we are having together. Now, a bit of Monday madness, some of your essentials, a little bit of a reminder of the 7-day savers. But let's start with some savings. Now, these are your Oakwood scissors. And you're not just getting one, you are getting 2 of the micro serrated scissors. Maybe one for your craft room, maybe one for your craft bag, maybe one for him, one for you. Do you ever find, because scissors are one of those things, because I've actually got 2 pairs of the same scissors, one for upstairs when you're doing your kind of office work, and one downstairs in the kitchen. And you genuinely do need those 2, because you don't want to be going up and down when you want to put your hands on the pairs of scissors. So quite frankly, you can never have enough. And we've got the small ones. I would say in the house at the moment, we've probably got about 6 pairs. And you need them though, don't you? You do, for your little jobs and this, that and the other, as well as your crafting. So let me tell you about these. So these are titanium coated blades, and so you can, minimise that sort of deposit build-up and gummy edging that you can sometimes get when you're doing your crafting. You've got your micro serration on one blade, so for extra cutting grip, so we do get that nice slice. Ideal for your detailed cutting, and and great with your ribbons, your cards, your tissue paper. Ergonomic soft grip handles. I know it sounds obvious, but you know what? Yeah, if I'm holding it for long lengths of time, I want it to be comfortable. I don't want that to be against hardened plastic. It's almost like a sort of a soft rubber there as well. So yeah. So 2 pairs there, because you are going to get the savings. They're working out at £8.50 each, £16.98. Maybe you just think, you know what, my mum's always going on about them. I'm going to get myself a pair and I'll get her a pair as well, while I'm getting the happy hour deal and making the savings. 568813. Now, die storage. I've only got the one on the set here, but you are getting 2. And again, from the lovely brand of Oakwood. Inside, there are 10 magnetic sheets, and they're really quite sturdy, just so you know. Now, what we tend to do, because you've got the magnetised side on the front, sometimes you actually just put your packaging on the back so you know what that die set is. Also, what I love about this, and we've got 10 of these leaves, and these are really robust leaves, nice and thick. I know that sounds obvious, but when you're storing your dies, your metal dies inside, you don't want flimsy and you don't want that tearing, okay? Which is why you've got that thicker edge there as well, but you've also got that depth in the actual ring binding itself, because obviously that is going to grow in height the more dies we are storing in there. We've also got that extra storage there at the side, so if it is poking out a bit, we're not trying to force the zipper tight around it, as well as at the side here, if we're putting a card on the back there or anything else, or there's anything else we want to pop in there. All handily ties up like so. You can never have enough storage, quite frankly, for your dies. And then you've got that really simple carry case element there as well to pop and go. And then if you're very ordered and very organised, you can actually just slip in there. Do you know what? These are my floral dies. These are my Kleiner Palmer alphabet dies, with my ordinals and my lowercase and my uppercase. These are my, whatever it is, my blossom dies. You can never have enough, let's face it. And you are getting both sets, so 10 leaves in there. You're getting 2 of these for £29.98. Have a little look at your crafty storage right now. Has it seen better days? Do you know what I mean? Or is this just something you think, actually, when I'm on the go fee, when I'm doing a lesson, when I'm doing a craft workshop, when I'm thinking actually transferring them, I've got the boxes, I don't want to keep transferring from boxes to the car, just grab off the shelf and go, and you're there. So you're saving £4 and getting 2 of those storage units, 430702. Now, talking of dies, which is what you're going to put in your storage, these are the circlet layered background. Now, these are paper rose. Do you know what? I've seen these, or something very similar to these, because you do layer them up. So yes, they work beautifully individually, but when you layer them up one on top of the other, they're absolutely stunning. So you can do them in 3 different papers, 3 different cards, and you get that wonderful intricate design as a result. Now they're working out at what, £10.66 each. So you're saving a massive £25 on this Monday madness. They're big. They're around 14 centimetres across the diameter of that circle. So that is big, isn't it? 626364. Very impressive. Really come out beautiful in terms of that layering on top of one another. £31.97. Alrighty. I've got my trimmers now, my paper cutters. Now, they are A4 in size. And I'm going to turn, here we go. Let me just grab this over for you. Pop that one down. Because on there, you have got the measurements, obviously. You've got the inches and you've got the centimetres there. So we've got our centimetres, we've got our inches here as well. Do you know what I love about them? Lovely and lightweight, but they've got those little rubber feet as well, so we don't get that slip sliding on our surface. Okay, and I've also got the centimetres along the actual rule as well. Okay, there we go. Let's line it up there. Especially if we are doing a lot of measuring and paper cutting, you know, it's just the ease, isn't it? We've got a guillotine at home, and I do use it ever such a lot, especially sometimes when I'm laminating. I know that sounds obvious, but so we can cut at a 45 and 90 degree angle as well, because you've got that. Can you see that? The grid measurements on there also. The blade can be easily removed and replaced by pulling the 2 bars gently. So pulling those 2 bars gently apart. And yeah, I think that's really all I have to say about that. Got the safety blade, so the blade retracts into the blade when not in use. That says, in terms of a thickness of capacity, you would be able to cut 12 sheets of copier paper. Ooh. This is 300 GSM card. Yeah, let's give it a go. Okay, so I'm just going to... You've got this extra bit of width there of the plastic to sort of hold down and steady. And off we go. Oh, that slices. I'm not having to apply any pressure there. Just slices right through. Beautiful. Now, interestingly enough, it's in the middle. You're not guiding it to the edge there. So your cut is through the middle there. Can you see? So I can actually see the centimetres either side. So how fine can I cut? Oh, I don't know how fine I can cut. Ooh, is that the test of a trimmer? Well, now I've not got... I'm just going to put it on there. Well, if it's no good, it won't work, will it? Oh, there we go. I bet I could have gone even finer than that. Should we have a test? I don't know, I can't even see now. I know, challenge now. She's challenging me now, I'm here. Okay. Well, if it is a rubbish blade, it would just chew it up, wouldn't it? It helps you if you actually put it over the actual edge. What can I say? You're asking the short-sighted person to do this. There we go. I got that last one on a wonk. But there we go. You can't even see it's that thin. Oh. There we go. Not bad, eh? Not bad. Eh? Not bad. Eh? Look at that. Not that we ever really want that, but it was just to show you how brilliant that blade is, yeah? You see how it actually retracts? I wouldn't be able to put my finger across that, because when it's not in use, the safety catch there has retracted. So you get 2. £16.98 for the 2. Again, one for on the go, one for upstairs, or maybe you're thinking, do you know what? One for your craft bag, workshop, one for your mum, one for your brother, one for your sister. Doesn't really matter. Just fantastic savings to be had on a Monday evening. £16.98 for both 681616. Now these deals are only until 8 o'clock. Just to reiterate that, for these last 3 that I've just shown you, they all expire at 8 o'clock, including this. Now, we've got paper rows. Again, 3 die sets. Don't forget our storage. We've got our Leaf Elegant Flourish and Daisy dies. I love, love, love the daisy dies. Look at those, they're beautiful. Then that really pretty flourish. And then the fronds, the leaves. They could be feather-like though, couldn't they? Nothing to say that they have to be fronds. Could be quite sort of feather-esque. Oh, I like those a lot. Do you like those at home? They're really pretty. £17.97. You are saving £7 with those. 1, 2, 4, 8, 4, 8. And that is a collection of 7 dies, and that happy hour deal is only until 8 o'clock. Now, maybe you were watching with our lovely Kleiner earlier, and she was doing those fantastic flowers with her beautiful designs. And with the foam, we were using the ball tools. Now you see a lot of these get used on the shows, don't you? The embossing quilling set with the pouch. Now again, you're getting 2. I've only got 1 to show you, but you are getting 2. Let's have a little open up here. Let's have a little shufty. So let's take this out. Let's take this out because I want to see what's going on in here with all my tools. There we go. So you've got this lovely little handy carry case, which at the moment is open, but we've got room for our extra tools, yeah, haven't we? So we've got our tweezers, we've got our double-ended quilling tool, we've got our fine detail tool, but we've got that in 3 and 2mm, and we've got our double-ended embossing tool as well. So did you see earlier, I think, Clayna was using her ball end tool to shape the petals of the flower. And then you've also got this, again, the soft grip, the ergonomic soft grip handle as well. So you get that positioning, it's not slip sliding around. If you're doing your sculpting, your flower making, you know, your paper crafting, mixed media, your quilling, and then it all comes together in this handy little storage case as well. So if you've got some other additional tools, the space there as well, and you've got those as well there, different sizes of course, perfect. And then it all handily clips together like so. Comes in some lovely storage as well, you know, in terms of for presenting it to somebody as such, a present. Brilliant. And you are getting 2 of these for £22.98. So again, gift 1, keep 1, have 1 for on the go, have 1 for in your constant craft bag, or if you don't want to be up and down, different, you know, because often you take 1 on the go, and then if you just think, oh, I left it in the car, I don't want to go out to the car, it's hailstoning out there. You've got another set in your craft room. 486302. Okay, we can, and don't forget again, happy hour deal, that ends at 8 o'clock for that one. And my last of the happy hour deals is my adhesive, because now again, you are going to get 6 rolls, and we've got different sizes here. You're going to get 3 of each size and double this. 6, oh my word, what? 6 of each size? So we're going to get 36 rolls. So 6 of the 6mm. So I think there's 25 metres on each one, is there? 6. And then 12mm, which is this one. What's for the 12 and 18? That's very confusing, if you don't mind me saying so. 12 and 18mm, doesn't it? It does, yeah. There's me 18, there's me 12. And there's 25 metres on each. And how many rolls am I getting? 6 of each. So I'm getting 12. Yeah, so that's what I said at the start, didn't I? I did, and then I was told, no, you get 6 of each of each. And it doesn't matter anyway. Look, we get these 6 and another 6. we get 12. So you see these 6? I know what I'm saying. We get 6 of these and we get another 6. That makes 12. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. You're going to get 6 of the 18mm and 6 of the 12. Now, per roll, with 25 metres on each, is working out £1.58. Pretty bargain. And it's double-sided adhesive. Finger lift. Finger lift. Ah, so the backing is bigger than the adhesive. So you don't have all that faffing about. Well, it's a bit easier if I've got it on the roll and actually sort of stick it on something. But sometimes actually we do lose our little tool, don't we? I just stick it on something, don't I? There we go. So our backing is thicker than our... So it should just come off, she says. A bit harder with my nails. You probably just use your tool. There we go. There we go. Can you see that? So the backing wasn't particularly trying very hard there. You see that? It's thicker than actual double-sided there. Oh, it's really strong adhesive, that. So, yeah, so it peels off. It's wider. You see that? It's wider. So you can actually go from the side, which probably would have been better than me trying to do it at the end, because that's the point of it, B. That's the point. So there we go. Brilliant. 12, so I've got the 6 here. You will get the 12 of the 18 and the 12 millilitre. And a big saving there. Again, £18.98 for this. Never have enough of that, do you? Never have enough of the rolls, quite frankly. Always handy to have a big stash of that in your craft. Now, that is another happy hour deal that will end at 8 o'clock. So, some stencils now as well. 284 stencils. Ooh, pretty embellishments, aren't they? Some lovely corner pieces there. Some lovely pieces there that you could frame with that sort of filigree curl. And then... oh, So this is Flower Lane, and this is Abstract Lady. There she is. You can't see her. She's on a side. Oh, and I love the calligraphy. Yeah, the writing. That's lovely. This one is Splatter with Lines. So these come in sets of 2, I mean, which one option you want. And then we've got oval shading with the swirls. 4 options, and you're getting them for £12.98. So Flower Lane and Delicate Flushes, Splatter with Lines, Artist Canvas, oval shading and swirls. Ooh, lovely. £12.98. Big saving there, £7. Be tempted to get 2 lots. 745353. And again, that happy hour deal will end at 8 o'clock. Now, I want to differentiate between that and what I'm going to show you now, because this is actually a 7-day saver. So this is one of our Sunday 7-day saver launches, which means it runs from Sunday to Sunday. So this would have been launched yesterday at 7 a.m. Or indeed until stocks last, because we've had that happen to us as well. 7-day savers. Now, if you do love your handmade paper as much as I do, you're going to love this, because you are getting 30 sheets in total. Just look at that saving. Yes, £30 and 1 pence. These are beautiful. So let me take you through each and every one. Oh my word, look at that. And you can feel, it just feels like a material. You can see that semi-translucency. It feels like a fabric, because of course it's handmade, and you can see the fibres of the paper on the reverse. But look at that within gold. Almost like it's been embossed. Isn't that beautiful? And then we take you to a bright sunshine yellow. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? These are so pretty. It's almost one of those ones again where it's just too pretty to use. 30 sheets in total. Everyone's a corker. There we go. Like that a lot. If that was lining, if that was the inside of just a beautiful box. They are almost like fabric. That's how gorgeous the paper quality is. Really thick. And again, oh, look at them. They're just folding down on themselves. How pretty is that? I wish you could feel it, because you can see those paper fibres. Just gorgeous, handmade. So we've got a few of the gold there. Let me pick up some of the different ones. Oh, I say, look at that. Oh, that's a nice. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. Everyone's so pretty, isn't it? We are saving £30, and then we've got such dynamic differences here. Look, isn't that again? That feels like a soft brushed cotton on the back, because it's handmade paper. And then, oh, we're going a bit glitzy now. What? Even more than you already are, Fee? Yeah. Look at that. Hello, Disco Inferno. Like that a lot. Oh, now this is a lovely, softer sort of antique gold. Isn't that pretty? Champagne gold. I can't stop them doing this on the back because it feels so lovely. And then we go to an ivory white with a gold. It's just very special. What sort of projects would you use these on? So, so pretty. And then we've got all these ones behind me as well. Look at these. I want to take you through them all because you're going to get 30. How pretty is that? And for £10, I can't quite believe that price, if I'm perfectly honest. Seems like a bit of a steal. Now, colours may vary, but you are going to get a fantastic assortment. And I promise you, nothing disappoints. Everyone's an absolute corker, that's for sure. I like this pretty blue, do you? Oh, I'd be open for a pretty blue one there. It's lovely on the reverse as well. And then two just, oh, look at that. Yeah, cover of a journal. I like that one a lot. A bright blue there. And look at that. So we've got a couple of projects here behind me. There's something quite special about that foil, isn't that lovely? Here is a sort of little journal book. Isn't that beautiful? So just tearing it there between that blue and that gold in a similar design, and then just using a few little embellishments on there. And again, on the inside of the pocket, you see, just that little strip there, creating almost like a little ribbon effect for your tags. I like that idea as well, using it as a little tab. Isn't that gorgeous, the contrast? You can, in the pockets, just feels and looks so sumptuous, doesn't it? So if you have any of, oh, isn't that lovely, any of your journals, and you just travel logs, notebooks, again, how pretty is that? And then we've also got a very pretty box embellishment. So on the front, it just, you know, like the wooden box earlier we were doing with Tina. She was using a bit of decoupage, but you can use these in a similar sort of vein, can't you? Using it as a kind of a decoupage effect. With your lovely papers. They're so luxurious, aren't they? Just look so pretty. Gorgeous. So please don't miss out on them. They are a 7-day saver. Obviously, it's going to be an assortment of colours and designs, but let's face it, they're all beautiful. So whatever you end up with, you are going to be one happy bunny because they are gorgeous. Can't stop looking at them. You just want to stroke them, and they're beautiful, really beautiful. £9.99, 274 851 for handmade paper, 33p each. That's a steal. It's nice to spend a bit of time on a 7-day save because sometimes you just see it on the website. You don't actually get to see it in the flesh. Let's get something for our quilters and our sewers, especially with all our lovely Liberty fabrics on the show and our Kilted Quilter tonight. So these are embroidery yarns, 600 metres each, 20 reels in total. Beautiful, aren't they? So if you were doing your quilting, you just thought a little bit of free motion embroidery. I just love these colours because these are going to contrast, add that extra pop, and on each 600 metres on each. That's a lot of yarn. So just look at these colours. I mean, they are phenomenal, aren't they? There's that lovely, beautiful sheen and shine on them. Sage, rose, mint, purple, amethyst, rich bronze, orange, gold, turquoise. Got that lemon. And we've got sort of a steely grey, soft pink, a blush pink, a rose pink, a candy pink, red, sky blue, light blue, yeah, royal blue and navy blue there. Really beautiful. A lot of variety there. They're working up her roll. 75p. I can't believe there's 6 metres on just one. 75p. You're not going to need any threads or yarns for quite some time, are you, for your sewing or whatever it is, your embroidery or whatever it is you wish to do. 575571. Again, I will say that's a 7-day saver that was launched at 7 a.m. yesterday. There's not much stock left of that, so that's one of those ones where I would predict maybe not lasting until next Sunday, because again, it's sort of first come. The 7-day savers, we sort of obviously have them for the week, but if they go before that, and I can say already on the second day of the 7-day savers, this is already limited now, so don't miss out. I would urge you to get it now, because you know what will happen. It'll go back. It'll be on the website. You'll forget about it, and come Friday, you'll go, "Oh, that yarn Fee was talking about Monday." It's gone. Alrighty, now something else for my sewers. How about 50 metres of yellow zippage? I'm already thinking panto. That's great. Do you know what? That is one almighty long length, and it's not cut, which I love. And we're getting 15 zippers as well to put on and create the length that we want. But I love the yellow. £3.33 a metre. My producer's done the the maths. 50 metres. I just love the fact that it's not cut already. So if I've got a project like a underbed storage bag or a really long dress or coat, I love the yellow. It's actually working out at my producer's done the maths, 66p a metre, not £3.33, 66p a metre compared to £3.33, which is kind of very good, kind of the usual price. Yeah, 50 metres, not cut, 15 zippers there to put onto it as well. Well, sorry, did I say 15? 40. 15 metres, and there's 40 sliders. I don't know where I got my numbers from tonight. Just plucking it out of the ether, aren't I? So 15 metres. I was like, wow. No, Fee says 40. Yeah, 40 sliders, 15 metres and 40 sliders. I just love the yellow. Against blue, against black. I think it's just great. Or maybe you're just not bothered about the colours. Yeah, lovely and bold. Maybe you're doing a lot of zip cushions or something for the conservatory for the summer, or you just think, do you know what? I've got that really unusual coat on the front, and I just can't, it's a funny length. I just can't get the right length for it. Don't worry about it. I think make a feature of it. I like it when the zips are a feature, you know, in contrast to the actual material. I just love that colour. That colour for me really pops. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And then you've got your lovely zippers as well. £10. £10. It's a win-win. 081965 3. Now these are 7-day savers, just to reiterate that. So again, but the yarn is already limited, approaching limited. Oh, now this is a happy hour deal, just to confuse you a bit further. This will end at 8 o'clock in terms of the deal, which is a steal. You're saving £17. Now you've got flower making die sets, so you can make the daisy flower and create a flower. They work out at £13.99 each, so 23 dies in total. They're lovely, aren't they? Dress My Craft, 2 flower sets there, £27.98. That is a happy hour deal, so that will end at 8 o'clock. Now, let's confuse even more and go back to 7-day savers. You can see what I'm doing here. Just trying to mix it up between an image and me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? I had 'em full there for a bit, didn't I, eh? The grey board, yeah, some fantastic grey board here. Whether you're constructing your boxes, whether you're thinking of gessoing and creating a kind of a canvas affair for your mixed media projects, this is heavyweight construction board. Heavyweight. It's 10 pieces in total. They're 30 by 30. 3,000 macrons is your thickness. Yeah, great for your journals, for the concertina, for front and back. Yeah, especially with those lovely papers, because that's not dictating to you what size, or your little card inserts. Any of the construction as well that you want to do. This is brilliant, so versatile, and especially given the size. Well, that is a bigger pile than 10, if you don't mind me saying. So this is, if you don't mind me saying, no offence, this is cursed. This is a bit misleading, isn't it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to take that away, because if you don't mind me saying so, that was confusing me. There's only 10. Unless someone wants to tell me something else. Definitely 10. We don't want you thinking, she's got a big, massive pile. Has Fiona got our numbers wrong again? No. There you go. 10. 10 in total. Still a great deal. £1 per grey board. Brilliant. 9.99 081383. Ooh, the sheen on this pearlised card is beautiful. This pearlised paper, I should say. It's just glistening. It's twinkling like the stars. Now, we've actually got card and paper. So the paper is 120 GSM. So that is your lovely insert, isn't it? Your posh insert for your posh card. Then you've got your cardstock, 300 GSM, and you get 50 of these. And they're ice white. Can you pick up that shimmer? Christenings, wedding invitations, communions. I don't know, just posh do's. Pretty ice white classic. I mean, can you pick up that pearly? It's so pretty. Pretty pearly. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Do you know what's really lovely? It's lovely to have the card and the paper insert, isn't it? You know it's a posh card when you open it up and it's got that insert of paper. Do you know what I mean? A little bit of sentiment, little posh poem going on there. It's not just the card. You've got an insert. You know that's poshness coming your way, don't you, eh? You know this is something important and something rather special that you need to reply to and save the date for. That is gorgeous. That is just gorgeousness waiting to be created into even more gorgeousness. And that's down to you. $14.99. The pink frog. Oh, stunning. 372472. A little bit of gorgeousness going on there. Ooh, this is a nice. Well, hold on a minute. Now that was 7-day saver. Are you still with me, folks? Because this is a deal of the day. So, just to reiterate, this will end at 7 a.m. tomorrow. So this was launched this morning at 7 a.m. This will end at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Again, all while stocks last. Now, this is a fascinating one. We've got a really lovely mix here. So we've got some dye inks. Now, let me turn that around. Have a little read of that. Because these are for your ultra-thick embossing enamel. So using your melt pot, you add these to add the colour. It says there, as you can read, uses heat-safe dye on natural fabrics. Create iron-on transfers with stamps. Cut and dry foam. Use with water and apply with a brush on silk scarves. Use with ink essentials and shrink plastic. Use with polymer K. And what colours have we got? So we've got a coral, we've got a jade, we've got a turquoise. Yeah, the polymer clay is a fantastic idea. We've got a bright yellow, a rich red and a rich blue there. So you're getting 2 sets. There we go. Our coral, our jade, and our turquoise. We've got more. It doesn't end there. They're big pots, them. Like those a lot. Then you've got your glues. Now, we've got 2 different types of glues here. Glue and seal for your decoupage papers, like those beautiful ones we looked at earlier with Tina. Yeah, glue and seal. And then we've also got glue stick collage for your photos, scrapbooking, and you don't want all that gunky glue to, solvent base or wet glue to sort of spoil your images or whatever else you put into your journal or your log. Then you've got your lovely blender. Love that nice big handle, nice big surface on that blender as well. And 2 pads. 2 pads, not just the one, we've got the one to go as well. So applying the inks and more smooth blending like that. Then, hello, it's the kit that just keeps on giving. Mini mister. Yep. Little light mist there for spritzing, for spraying. Little mini refillable little spritzer there as well. And then, oh, this is where I wish it was Touch of Vision. Super smooth. That's just lovely, that is. That's just a little bit of loveliness. That is just loveliness. You know what it says? It's super smooth. That's super smooth. It does exactly what it says. And it's matte super smooth. So it's not gloss super smooth. That is matte super smooth. And that is exactly as it says. There's no other description for that other than super smooth. Can't stop stroking it now because it just feels so lovely. I'll get back to that lovely paper as well. Just feel the gorgeousness. Okay, now that is a deal of the day. See what, and it ends at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning in 12 hours. Well, I don't know what time is it? 7:30, isn't it? So we need to act on this. I will give you a lowdown of everything again, just so I'm not as confused as you. But Janice is going to explain how you can have free postage and packaging by becoming a Freedom Club member.
Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every single month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you'll benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And do you know the best bit? You can cancel at any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you'll also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom members discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings on behind the scenes. Look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 12,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
I'm a Freedom member, which means I can shop a lot.
It's the discounts and all the special offers you get.
I get special offers, I get special discounts. They tell me when everything's happening. So if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there.
I'm able to just shop when I'd like.
It's just good to have.
Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see, you could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website quoting the item number 888 888. So, don't forget you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
Indeed, standard delivery there, free postage packaging if you are a Hochanda member. 888 in your basket, or when you speak to the customer service centre. And you know, we don't need to know your granny's inside leg measurement and you know, your firstborn's middle name. It's really, you can opt in and opt out, and it's for the month, and that's why so many of our viewers take up that offer. And of course you take advantage of those discounts like we did with Kleiner earlier, and the fantastic Freedom discounts on the alphabet and sets that she bought us. Anyway, shall we remind ourselves what's a 7-day saver, what was a 24-hour special, what was a happy hour deal, What was Fee's favourite? Oh, deal of the day, that was it. Couldn't remember. What is my favourite? Oh, what do you think is my favourite? Yeah, the papers, of course it is. All that gorgeousness for under a tenner. It's just waiting to be bought, that is. That is just a smorgasbord of loveliness, that is. Anyway, I was genuine when I was talking about the metal scissors in our house, but they always go missing. And I need some new kitchen, not that these are those, but I do need some new kitchen scissors because they got broken. They got misused. So, what's the scissors situation in your house? Because I can't be doing with going up and down when I've got one in my office. And then not an office, it's a desk in a bedroom. It's a desk in a bedroom, the office. And you've got one downstairs, because inevitably you always need a bit for something or other, don't you? But your crafters, you need it even more. One in the bag to go, one for the crafting. Maybe you run workshops and you can just never have enough of them. Then this is the deal for you. So the Oakwood set of 2 micro serrated scissors. They are exactly the same, just to add. They don't do different things in terms of sizing or edging or anything like that. You've got that titanium coated blades there, stop all that gungy build up. Yeah, and can you see that serratedness there, that micro serration for extra cutting grip, which these are ideal, for your detailed cutting. And then you've got that ergonomic soft grip handles, because nobody wants to be uncomfortable when they're cutting. The kind of like that rubberized handle there as well for extra comfort. You're getting both for £16.98. This is a happy hour deal, 568813. Now, as well as cutting, we need die storage. Clearly one of the busiest items on the show, simply because you never have enough, have you? Do you keep them in the boxes? The other thing with die storage is you don't want your dies getting damaged, and it's so easily when you throw them into a drawer in the box for them to get entangled if they're quite detailed. So this die storage is brilliant. You get the 10 leaves inside, and I do like the fact that you have got that extra width and sizing either side. So if they do poke out, or if you've put the back, you've attached to the back the picture of what the die is, or maybe you're doing it the other way. You're going to have your magnetic side with your dies on that way round, and then the picture on the front. But you've got 10 of these leaves, and these are really robust plastic sleeves as well, because with the weight of the extra dies, we don't want that getting all torn and puckering and coming out, how you normally do when you punch your holes in your A4 or your projects and stuff like that. We just don't want that. And we've got that extra depth there in the actual ring binder itself, so that when they start to gather height because of the weight, the size and the weight of the dies, you've got that so the dies don't get damaged. We can zip it all up. You can catalogue your dies. You can have entire collections in there. And then when you're ready to go, lift it off the shelf, because you've got the little nameplate there, the insert, so that you can actually see. So great storage solution. You can see it at an instant. Grab it, go. Keep florals together, alphabets together. Maybe it's die brands together. But you're getting 2 of these. And quite frankly, you never have enough storage, do you? £29.98, proving very popular. Saving of £4 because you are getting 2. Sorry, I've only got one on display, but you are getting 2, and there's the Oakwood emblem there. 430702. That is another happy hour deal that will end at 8 o'clock. Oh, me trimmers. I was challenged by the Lottie Lotter to see if I could make a very thin strip to show you how fantastic the blade is, and it is. It's super. Now you are getting 2 of these, and it just lifts up. Can you see? It is a safety blade, so it retracts, obviously, when you're not using it, because as you press down, I don't know if you can see that. You see that little there? As you press down, see if we get close, the blade, can you see that's going down? So that is actually there for now, pushing the blade down. You have got, obviously, the grid lines there, but what it does is, when you've aligned your paper up, okay, it's going right through the middle, not this edge, not that edge, because that can get a bit confusing sometimes. It's going right down the middle, and obviously with those measurements you can do on your angle as well, because you've got the grid lines on there at the top and at the sides here as well, so you can do it, and you've got inches and centimetres as well. Nice and sharp, straight through. This beautiful pearlised card, look at that, perfect cut each and every time. But you're getting 2, so you've got one for the craft workshop, one for on the go. Maybe you just need another one for him, for her. Yeah, just brilliant. After a while, they do get a lot of use. They do start to dull, but it does say as well that you can change the blade really easily as well. It can be removed and replaced by you just pull the 2 bars gently across. And yeah, couldn't be simpler. Both of those from the Oakwood. And again, as little as £16.98, 681 616. Again, another happy hour deal until 8 o'clock. Now, our embossing tools. Yeah, our embossing tool kit. You've got a lovely little handy pouch here. And I love the fact that I've got 4 more extra elasticated, what would be the word for that? Pouches, I don't know. And there's your pouch there that just does up. So we are getting the storage case, obviously. You're getting your double-ended embossing tools in 12mm and 8mm. You're getting your fine detail tool with a 3mm edge and a 2mm ball there. You're getting your double-ended quilling tool and tweezers and, yeah, your ball tool there. Brilliant. Paper crafting, mixed media, quilling. And the tweezers, yeah. Let me just show you, because they do the opposite. So as you squeeze, they open. So you let go, stop the pressure, and they close. So when you're heat embossing and holding for ages, yeah, you're not like, oh, I can't keep the grip, I can't keep the grip, because you've let go and it's already got it in place. So you can concentrate and use your energy for other things. It's a simple thing, though, isn't it? But makes such a difference when you're working. £22.98, 486 302. Again, another happy hour deal to end at 8 o'clock. Now, we did establish you're going to get 12 rolls of this lovely adhesive. 6 of the 80mm in the width, 6 of the 12mm. I've only got 6 here, but you are going to get 12. Okay, 6 of each. And, well, how do we describe it? The backing is fingerless tape, so the backing is wider than the adhesive. So there is my adhesive that I put on the back of the thing there. Can you see that, everybody? There we go. And you can see that that's wider. So I can go out the side and easier to lift. Because sometimes, and you do see it on the show, don't you? People often have their little quilling tool, and they're poking it about and they just can't get the end. Don't need to now. It's all been solved for you. And you are getting 12 of those rolls, so 6 of those different sizes, £18.98. Again, another happy hour deal, 187,171. Oh, let's have a little look at a few stills. We've got the layered backgrounds, paper rose, layered backgrounds. They're beautiful. I've seen those. Circlet layered backgrounds. You lay them one on top of each other in different cards and colours, saving £25, £31.97, 626 364. Then we've got, again, that's a happy hour deal. And then we've got the leaf, the flourish and the daisy. I love these. Is this another happy hour deal? Yeah, £7 saving, just establishing that. £17.97, 124848 from Paper Rose. Another happy hour deal is our stencils. Now these are A4, I didn't really reiterate that earlier. So these are big, okay? Think big stencils. You've got 4 sets of 2. You choose which set of 2 you want. That's the Flower Lane. This one is the Abstract Lady. Love that script. Love that script. Then we've got the Splattered with the lines. That's another set. And then we've got the Oval Shading and Swirls. That is another set. Now they're big. So if you're doing your fabrics, larger pieces of furniture, £12.98, 745 353. Look at the handmade paper. Let's have a look at 7-day savers now. So they were our happy hour deals that are going to end at 8. These are our 7-day savers. They were launched yesterday on Sunday at 7 a.m. Always worth a reminder because this is beautiful handmade paper. I mean, it's like handling fabric. You are going to get an assortment of colours and designs, but every one is an absolute beauty. They're so pretty. They feel gorgeous. What's not to love? Do you know what part of the pleasure would be? I quite like the fact that I'm getting a bit of a dolly mixture because you just think, ooh, open it up. What am I going to get? What's it going to be? Look at the gorgeousness of that. Just on the back of it, it feels like soft cotton because that is handmade paper. I mean, just beautiful. I think that's possibly my favourite. That one there is incredible, isn't it? So beautiful. I mean, just look at these. This one's so thick, it's like a piece of felt. It's genuine, it's like a piece of felt. It's so, you feel so strong. And then if you are doing your beautiful journaling or travel books, I mean, look at that, tearing a little bit there outside of a few embellishments. The inside there, just a little strip, just give you a little tab there. How gorgeous and luxurious does that look? And then on the inside, if you're doing some more inserts, where did I see it? It's just, oh, I don't know, it's gone somewhere. There we go. So pretty if you're creating your pockets. Isn't that beautiful? £9.99, you're getting 30 sheets. 30 sheets. Oh, what have I lost? Oh, I've lost my little tab there saying joy. Let's just stick it on there. I don't know where it went. There we go. I've decided that's where it's going to go. Oh, I think that was my little... Never mind. Let's leave that. £9.99, 274851. Please don't miss out on that, because once it's gone, it's gone. I know it's a 7-day saver, but it may not last till Sunday, because I'm going to approach something that was already getting limited. It's not going to last till Sunday, that's for sure. This is limited already. And you can see why, because there's 600 metres on each spool. You're getting 20 reels. Just look at these colours. Embroidery yarn. Limited stock, £15. I mean, look at the colours. You're never going to struggle for a colour to match or contrast if you're doing your free motion quilting or hand embroidery. You're just not going to be stuck, are you? I mean, it's just beautiful, isn't it? Really gorgeous. Look at those colours: turquoise, coral, purple, magenta, bronze, lemon, gold, orange, jade. So pretty. Sage, navy blue, sky blue, cobalt blue, red, candy pink, blush pink, baby pink, soft pink. Work on all your computerised machines, yeah, your embroidery, free motion machines. Just lovely. Great bit of stock there to have. Already limited. Only launched yesterday at 7 a.m. £15, 575 571. I love this zippage. 15 metres, 40 zips. So whatever the project, you have a ready-made zip for the sizing. Use it for the contrast. You're doing those underbed storage, long coats. Contrast on a lovely pillow. Do you know what? Just even, I've seen this on mixed media pieces. You know, just a bit of zip there. Maybe you open it up and inside is a little cheeky pocket. Maybe those, oh yeah, maybe your own like little storage case that you're making. I just think they're beautiful. And then you've got your zippers on there as well that you just pop on, and you create the zip length that you need. 15 metres on there, uncut. So you're cutting it to size. Therefore, you're not wasting anything either. £10. I just love that colour. £10, and then all of those as well, 40 of those sliders. 081963. Oh, some grey board now. You're getting 10 of these, 30 by 30 centimetres, 3,000 microns, if memory serves me right. For construction, heavyweight construction, canvas, gesso it, mixed media boards, creating boxes, inserts, covers for your journals, front and back, tags. Oh, endless possibilities. All you need is the guillotine to go with it, or those scissors from earlier. £9.99. This is a 7-day saver as well, but big saving, £12 and 41 pence. 081383. A pearlised ice white card is gorgeous. You're getting 50 of the card and 50 of the actual sheets of paper as well, and both double-sided with that beautiful ice white pearlescence. That gorgeous, luxurious sheen. So you've got 300 GSM on the card itself. So if you're using that as your base, then the insert of the paper, 50 sheets. Imagine that with a bit of that lovely handmade paper. Oh my word, that would be gorgeous. $14.99, you know, for those special cards. You know, when you're getting a big saving like this is one that you think, I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with it yet, Fee, but for that price, for a 7-day save, I'm just going to get it in my stash, because Pink Frog, we know the quality. You can see the quality. It's almost like sparkling, twinkling stars shining at me here. 372472. It is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And something. We're going to change it all up now. We're going to move from a 7-day saver and a happy hour deal and go to the deal of the day. And I'm intrigued. Because it's a lovely smorgasbord of interesting loveliness. So we've got our super smooth card. You get, is it 10 sheets of this? And it's really like, do we have a thickness on that? Because it's really quite thick. 300, yeah. 300 GSM, that is beautiful. Then we're getting these. So these are, you can use in your polymer clay. You can use with your shrink plastic. You can use with water and apply on silk scarves. Your cut and dry foam. Yeah, just it's a heater ink, non-toxic and acid-free, heat-safe, transparent. So we've got turquoise, jade, coral, yellow, red, and the cobalt blue. Yeah, for embossing enamel as well. Thick embossing enamel, like that. Add them to, yeah, the polymer clays. We love that idea, don't we? Then you've got this lovely blending tool. Yeah, with 2 refill sponges there. The pads on the bottom. I like the size of that. And you've just got a good grip on it, so you can really gets stuck in with your blending. Then we've got 2 different glues. Our collage glue, non-solvent based, so for our photos or travel logs or, you know, our scrapbooking. Then we've also got our glue and seal if we're doing our decoupage. So that's handy in itself. And then a lovely little mini spritzer. Spritz and go. Create your own inks. Create your own spritzers. Lovely and lightweight. All of that for an amazing £24.38. You've got a big saving there. That is the deal of the day, and that will end at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning and become something else, 203115. Oh, now our happy hour deals are going to end in 10 minutes' time, so let's remind ourselves of a few extras there as well. We had 2 Dress My Craft flower making die sets, Daisy Flower and the Creative Flower. 23 dies in total, 787509. That is a happy hour deal. That will revert back to £44.98 in 10 minutes' time. Then we've also got the foliage set. So you can't beat a bit of foliage. You never have enough foliage, quite frankly. No. Look at that saving, £30.97. That is Dress My Craft 3 foliage die sets. And you are saving £11. So you're getting those for £19.97. But again, those happy hour deals are going to end in under 10 minutes. Yes, indeed. Oh, some more flower making dies. It's all about the foliage. These are the pointed daisy, the 5 petal and the tropical swirls. 12 dies. Nice. Saving £10, £22.97. Happy hour deal for 68652. Now I've shown you a lot, and we've had 7-day savers, and we've had deal of the day. What about the NEC? Will we see you there? Yeah, I hope so. 19th of March to the 22nd of March in good old Birmingham. The NEC, well, yeah, it's 2 weeks' time, isn't it? Next weekend. Not this weekend, the weekend after, isn't it? Just under 2 weeks, isn't it? Yeah, so a week on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. After a very important St. Patrick's Day, that is. £10, that's all I'm saying. Middle of the week, you know where you'll find me. £10 saving, 164012. Yeah, so, well, super duper crafts, people showing their wares. You'll see a lot of the regular presenters and the guests that come on the show. We're down there. Will we have a tombola, I want to know? Are you going to be there, Adam?
No, they won't let me go.
I know why. He's not allowed out. It's not that. I just can't say it on air why he's not allowed out. Something to do with an anklet on his ankle. He's not allowed out. So Adam's coming up with the Kilted Quilter. Oh. He's ready. He's ready and waiting. Yeah, so no, Adam's not allowed out, I'm afraid. So anyway, lovely people will be there. But let's find out what goes on. And the fact that we're saving £4 per ticket, not to be missed.
Hochanda will be attending the Creative Craft Show at the NEC in Birmingham from Thursday the 19th of March until Sunday the 22nd of March. Take part in our famous Hochanda Tombola to win prizes galore. Or why not join one of our numerous make and take sessions being run by our crafty guest experts. You will be so inspired by their wealth of knowledge and expertise. You'll find us on stand F08 in Hall 11, so come along and say hello to the team. We would all love to meet you. Order your tickets online today at hochanda.com and we'll see you there.
The good news is we will have a tombola. I mean, that's what we live for, isn't it? You've got to have a tombola. I won. Hopefully the Greek god, Yanis, will be there. Will Janice be there? Yeah. Hayley? Yeah. Catherine? Rachel? Just not me and Adam. No. Do you think they're trying to tell us something? Rachel not. She's got to be bothered. The rumours are true. Thought she was a nice girl, that one. Yeah, anyway. I'm teasing. Die storage. Has it gone? No. Oh, Adam's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Round the bend. £29.98. You've got 2 of these die storage units. Brilliant. We've still got time. We've still got 5 minutes, folks. 5 minutes. Not much, but you've got time. So one quick reminder there. You've got 10 of those sturdy leaf plastic folders in there. 10 magnetic sheets. Lovely, great depth. You've got the handle on the outside, obviously, for ease of carriage. And you've got... Where's me lovely? Yeah, there we go. That's what I like. It's the little things, isn't it? The insert there, so I can label it. So I know I've got me Claimer Palmer alphabets. I know where I'm going with it. I know if I've got my John Lockwood. Ooh, I've seen on Thursday, haven't I? John Lockwood dies. I just know if there's what's in there that's exciting, and I'm getting both of them. So carry and go for £29.98. You never have enough, so take advantage of the savings. 430702. Now, our yarn, 7-day saver yarn, it's all gone. That's rubbish, Fiona. That's telling you what you could have had. Well done, you. Don't forget to check out. That's gone. So already, second day, yesterday, it launched at 7 a.m. That's already gone. So well done for getting that. Thank you for, not for trusting me on that one, because we knew it was limited. So well done you if you got that. That is absolutely brilliant. But my favourite, my pick of the hour between happy hour deals and 7-day savers and deals of the day is the handmade paper. I can't see this lasting into Sunday because it is so gorgeous. I mean, it just feels beautiful. It looks beautiful. And I think, you know, when you tear it, because what we had this on a box here, you know, just almost like decoupaging a box. It's just gorgeous, just really adds that sense of luxury. Now, contents will vary, but everyone's an absolute corker. So you're just going to get a whole bundle of gorgeousness, and there's going to be 30 of these individual sheets. You can see, look how robust that paper is. It's not flimsy, it's just, it feels like a felt or a cotton. It's so beautiful. Even the reverse is beautiful. And you're going to get 30 of those for £9.99. Handmade paper. Each one is working out at, what, so there's 33 pence. I mean, that's just ridiculousness, isn't it? Sometimes you can't even get a piece of card for that price. £9.99, all different designs and colours, but definitely giving you 30 sheets in total. That's just like a fabric. It's just amazing. So please don't miss out. 274851. They really are beautiful. I just love that colour. There we go. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful. £9.99. So don't miss out. Well, listen, thank you for joining me for the last hour. We've been up, we've down, we've cried, we've laughed. We've grabbed bargains. And we've already sold out one of the 7-day savers. So well done you. But I don't want you to go anywhere, because as you know, we've got a bit more material, a bit more sewing. We've got Liberty, the Kilted Quilter. We've got Adam for another 2 hours. So what could be better on a Monday night, quite frankly. So do not go anywhere. We don't want you to go anywhere. But well done on getting your bargains. Thank you for joining me. I think I'll be seeing you again on Thursday when I get the joy of Mr. Lockwood. I don't know what else, but I know I get Mr. Lockwood, so I'm very happy about that. I love him. So please don't go anywhere. It's been lovely to be with you today. Enjoy the rest of your Monday evening, and don't go anywhere. Plenty more to see. Indeed, we've got the Kilted Quilter. He's ready and raring to go. And then we've got Liberty Fabrics 1-day special. You need to see those because they are sumptuous. And then we'll have a repeat of John Next Door.
Hi, I'm Lucy from Sweet Poppy Stencils, the Craft Station Limited. We're a craft retailer and we specialise in stainless steel stencils. Our stencils are manufactured in metal. This allows us to have designs that are intricate. We also have new products coming on board, our craft bonds, our pole drops, and our acrylic paints are joining us. We've recently joined Hochanda and we're really excited. This allows us to demonstrate and show our products. We know customers like seeing the demonstrations, so make sure you tune in and don't miss the Sweet Poppy shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Joe from the Mill Shop Online. Welcome to the Mill Shop Online. As you can see, we're a lot of fabric here. We're very passionate about our fabrics. We're one of the largest online sellers in the UK of fabrics for upholstery, soft furnishings, and now the lovely craft market. Whether you're starting out with fabric or an experienced sewer, we love to bring projects that every ability can really have a go at. So don't miss the Mill Shop Online shows on Hochanda.
Would you like to improve your crafting techniques by watching and crafting along with your favourite Hochanda guest demonstrators, all from the comfort of your own home? If the answer is yes, then we are very excited to invite you to Craft Along, where you, our presenters and guests, will create an amazing array of projects throughout the year. So tune in, be inspired and create with Craft Along, your monthly crafting workshop.
Yes, indeed. Little barn dance before we start at 8 o'clock in the evening. How are you all? It's 8 o'clock. It is 8 o'clock. It's Monday evening. First day done and dusted. It's plain sailing from here. But before I go any further, we have Robert the Kilted Quilter with us as well. And it's a happy anniversary, well, happy birthday,
happy
your
birthday,
first
yes.
anniversary here. You've been here with us
for a year now.
A whole
Actually,
year.
a year today.
A year to the day where he did his first little show. Our producer did your first show as well.
Did she?
Katie was coming in my ear. You've also got Janice did your first show.
Janice.
Oh, good old Janice. Bless her.
I think I actually had 2 shows that day, but I can't mind who.
It's probably Janice
Maybe
again.
Janice.
She
Yes,
gets
it was,
about.
because we had the space panels and second programme she's called me John. Because we were talking about John Glenn that went to space.
And she totally called you the wrong name.
Yes, the camera just came in and
she called you John.
Yeah.
Well, Steve's here, and we've got many other things. It is the Kilted Quilter. You know what you're getting. You know what you're buying into when you buy the Kilted Quilter as well.
Yeah.
And it's variety that you offer us. You always offer. Every time you're here, it's a brand new. It's a variety show.
Last time we had sort of an animal theme running through, and sort of animal and travel. This time, it's well.
So a bit of everything.
A bit of everything.
You've got a
really.
bit of everything. And remember, once again, whatever you buy during the hour, you're going to a prize draw to win. Oh, it's huge, this one. This beautiful advent calendar is what you're getting.
Material.
So that's what you're getting. And then, so this is what it looks like when it comes to you. But when it's finished, it looks a little bit like this, which is beautiful. Is it too early to start advent calendar? Or is this...
We're now in March, so that's the third month. There's 12 months in the year. Knock out December because you've got to put your advents up beginning. So that's.
What are we in March? April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November.
7 months.
7-8 months is all you've got left.
Well, take out summer holidays and the time for the garden. Yeah.
Well, I might as well put my tree up now by the time I get home. It's 11 o'clock tonight.
I've got to confess, I haven't got my tree's still in the living room yet.
You've not took your tree down yet?
Because I don't know whether to put it into storage or whether it's going out and get a fresh one next year.
So you've just left it in the living room?
I've left it there.
All dressed up?
No, it's just one of these ones that's micro lights.
Oh, the fibre optic.
The fibre optic
it
lights.
looks beautiful. Oh, wow, Robert's got his tree up all year. So remember, you're going to the prize draw. To get that beautiful advent calendar as well. Right then, let's kick off the way we mean to go. Now, we're going to talk about the strips. Now, there's different options. There's 6 options in total. They all come under the same item number, and they're all the same price. But there's 40 strips in each. It's strip pies, and you can create. You've been rummaging in the van.
We have.
We had an email earlier from Margaret from Brighton. Said how long, how big. If you tie all these together, what is the size you will make? So you can look at that.
This was the first strip pie I had on the show. We started it off in the first show, and we managed to get basically quite well through it. But it's just a quick method how to do a quilt with strip pies.
It is amazing. So you remember that everything in the strip pie works wonderfully as well. So it all works together. Let's go for our first strip pie. We're going to talk pearl. He's up first. I nearly went to the wrong thing. Pearl, this is your pearl option that we've currently got here. Now, once again, everything works in the pie itself, as it was.
And they're all Benertex fabrics, so they're the top of the range. Benertex is a well-known name in fabrics. You can actually feel the quality of them.
You can, they're absolutely beautiful. And once again, all works together. So if you are creating a quilt, if you're new to quilt making, what a perfect way to start.
This is ideal because, as you'll see later, well, as with the quilt there, it's so easy. There's so many different designs that you can make out a 2.5-inch strip. You can cut that into diamonds. You can, I think we've actually done it in previous shows. Cut them and you end up making the hexagon a table centre or a skirt.
But this is the thing, so all the templates that you've got at home, you can start using this, cutting your triangles,
you don't
squares.
have to use a template. You just take your ruler and take a strip and we'll just take that strip there and set your ruler on 60 degrees, cut it there, move it along, so you've actually got, there's a diamond there.
Oh yeah. So there's so much, there's so much you can do. One of the rules, you'll find the rules on the website as well. So that's our pearl option. Then we've got Sweet Bee. Now this is the one we're demoing with at the moment, and you're absolutely loving the Sweet Bee. So you get the little birds in there, beautiful bold flowers as well.
And these strip pies, you're actually getting 2 each fabric.
You are, look, there they are. 2 of each. Once again, you've just seen the massive quilt that we've just created, and it is huge. And that's literally just... And that wasn't using a full strip, was it? It's just cutting up a strip and using a
it's just
partial strip.
So that quilt we showed was cut. Take 3 strips, sew them together, then whatever the width is across your 3 strips, you take you measure from the end. Say it was 6 inches across, you measure 6 inches for the end. You've got a square, so you just take a square, your three strips, then alternate them
around. We'll show you that when we get to demo as well, just so it makes a little bit more sense. But it's so easy to do, is the main thing. Up next, we've got a lemon fresh. Now, I love this one.
That is great. Nice bold colours. It could be used for table mats, patio chairs, covers, even a wee quilt if you're maybe having a barbecue and it gets a wee bit chilly at night.
It does sort of lend itself to the garden. So sort of your garden furniture that you've got, you know, that glass table that you've got outside that always looks a mess because you don't know what to do with.
Make a nice table centre.
Yeah, or a little runner for that aside.
Table mats.
Perfect for the kids, to get the kids involved as well. Absolutely beautiful for the kids is what you've got. Lemon Fresh is the option. Same item numbers, same prices, split onto flexible payments. Just choose the names that you've got. So far we've seen Pearl, we've seen Sweet Bee, we've seen Lemon. Midnight Poppies was the most popular in Lazard. 30% of Midnight Poppies has already gone now. And I can see why though, because once again the deep colours that you get
there again, and the detail in the design of the flowers, and even the sort of abstract there. Yeah. It's so fine. You can do a lot with it.
You could also go in and embroider over if you wanted, like free motion, I think.
You could say free motion, or you could actually go around it with some metallic threads and pick out bits.
Look at that.
And some of the card makers could incorporate that into some of their cards as well.
I never even thought that about the mixed media projects that you've got as well.
There's so much you can do with fabric and card now. Different glues, different dyes, paints.
Run it through your dye machine. You could get all your letters out of this. If you bought your letters from earlier from your one-day special, you could go through these as well. So you could really go to town with them.
And there is some dyes now, like say animals and that. You could actually cut the animals out.
Oh yeah. Or like, especially like these sort of colours, sort of the foxes colours. If you've got a little, this is Fish Hope that we're looking at the moment. If you just watched Fiona's show as well, she had beautiful threads on her show that would be absolutely beautiful. I don't know if they're a 7-day saver. Are they sold out? Oh, well, you can't have them. So good luck if you've got the threads. You could have them. They sold out. Show them the attention I was paying during that hour. But you've got the beautiful fishes that are in there as well. Sort of the rocks and the pebbles.
Well, I was going to say that was like frog spawn with the wee dots, the tadpole.
Oh yeah, you see,
And that puts me in mind of tapioca.
Yes, it does. I see what you're saying. Does the more I look at it. But then you've got the, this is the one I like, because it reminds me of like the outside of a pond.
Yes.
Sort of around the edge of the pond. So imagine if you are doing your card making, you could, for example, use this one with the rocks as well and incorporate both of them and create those beautiful 3D cards.
And then you've got different colours. It comes in different colourways. There's the black fish.
You've got orange fish as well, so look at that.
They're goldfish.
Goldfish.
Or koi carp.
Yes, let's go koi.
Baby koi carp.
Tiny baby koi carp. Special fish hope that you've got. Last but no means least, you've got Country Christmas. Now 20% has already gone on this. You're already thinking about Christmas. Look at you. Yeah. But with this one as well, don't let Christmas put you off. Yes, you've got the ice skates in there. Yes, you've got the holly, but holly is all year round, so especially stuff like this. This would be beautiful for the border of your cushions. And
if you were doing maybe a landscape quilt or a hedgerow scene, these wee bits would fit in well. And you might have a member of the family that is an ice skater, and you want to make her a quilt for being.
Well, no, it's true. But you could even cut round these.
Yeah. And
just use them as like a little pliques on your work if you wanted to as well. There's so much in here. I only ever flicked through the top half. Pine cones, not Christmas. Woodland theme. Wonders for the woodland, and you get in the different colours as well. There is so much that you get in here. They're absolutely beautiful, is what they are. Very busy for your Christmas as well. Now it's the same item number, 980700 is your item number, £44.99. We've made it easy for you as well. We popped it onto Flexi. I know we're kind. Flexible payments that we've got as well, £22.50 today is 2 flexible payments is what you've got. Now, the next ones, these next few, the possibilities are endless when you get these home to what you can do with them.
They're panels. They're 90 centimetres wide by 110 centimetres.
I love it.
You can make them into cot panels. This one into a wall hanging, a play mat, make it into a wee quilt. So the youngster can cuddle up on the end of the sofa.
Well, then I was thinking during the break as well, and the cogs were whirring. Well, what else could you do with the alphabet? But you could cut them out into little squares and make little cubes with them.
You could easily.
If you're learning the alphabet, so you could have a set of cubes, and each side has a different letter of the alphabet on. Because you've got everything on there that you would ever need. Or make a fabric book.
Or you buy 2 panels. Put them in the back in, and you can play snap with them.
Yes, giant snap cards. Yeah. What a perfect way to learn your alphabet as well. Or you buy 2 of them, £17.99, bargain. £17.99, but you could write someone's name. So if you can make their name out. If you can make their name out, you could make names out of them all as well, and then frame each wing with one, like little bunting, if you wanted to. The possibility is that, just as this as bunting would be beautiful, because you've got also a border around the edge if you wanted to use the border for another project. You could also break it down to little cushions as well.
And basically all the symbols, A for apple. Your favourite one, Z, was it X for?
It was X for xylophone. I think it's the hardest word for a child to say, xylophone.
I don't think I could spell it, can you?
No, I don't think I could spell xylophone, and I'm only 19. Now...
Well, that's only a couple of years younger than me.
I'm like a young David Cassidy, is what I am. Little Jimmy Osmond. Now I digress. I used to love David Cassidy. £17.99, 365105 is your item number. Hydrangea. I go off on these tangents, Robert. It's the medication. Now, I'm honestly not on no medication before you write in.
I was just going to ask if I could have some as well.
Hydrangea is what we talk about. Half the stock has already gone on this as well.
Oh, this one would, going back to card making, you could actually cut these out and put a wee bit wadding in behind them, put them in an aperture card, decorate your aperture, outside of the aperture with stencils and whatever, inks and that. You could, other way would be, you could use them as coasters, maybe cut 4 out, make a placemat.
Oh, I love it. We've just had in my ear, I don't know who said it, was it you, Kirsty? Garden journal. You turn them into a little book, and so you've got a beautiful garden journal that's in there if you wanted to. You could create little pockets for gift and pop seeds on the inside if you wanted to as well.
You could, if you wanted, you could very near do a garden apron or stuff like that.
A little tool bag. What I also like as well about the fabric, and it's tiny details, if you are brand new to the fabric, is the colour pattern that you've got down the side, just next to...
This is what they call the selvage edge. And if you want to match up any fabric at all, take your coloured dots, and if you put that against the fabric, you will be able to pick up every colour. There's 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 16 different colours in that panel. So you can take it along to your local shop and you can match up some of your...
Which I think things like, it's the little details that we forget to shop and tell you, is to tell you as well, but everything's on there.
And even going into the butterfly, you can actually see all the details, how the wing's made up.
No, I like this kit. I like this kit, and you're loving it as well. We're very busy across the board for this one as well. Dog cushion. Oh, I've not done that very well. The dog cushion is up next. Limited stock for your dog cushion. Now, you'll see why it's limited stock when we open it out. Look, it's all more or less been done for you. You've got the 4 cushions that are on there, maybe the fronts or the backs, which means you'd get 2 cushions out of this. What you're saying about the binding down the edge, what would we use this for?
Pardon me. This would be for your envelope on the back of the cushion.
Back?
Yeah. Because on the back of the cushion, you'd bring one bit, I'll do it sort of front, you bring one bit down, and then the other bit would come up over, but this would sort of hide the join.
Oh,
so you could put your pad in rather than having a zip in the end or Velcro or...
Like on a pillowcase?
Yes.
Like on a... It's the only one I can think of. Like a pillowcase, you know when you have that little extra bit, you never know what to do with it, and you don't fold your pillow in, your pillow falls out.
Yes.
It's just like that.
It's something similar to that.
They are beautiful as well, but it is limited stock, £19.99. Even as 4 separate wall hangings, it is... Look how beautiful this is.
You can make 4 cushions, make 2 cushions, wall hanging. If you're really into your dogs, as you said earlier, you could coat it with a waterproof...
a waterproof coating. You can buy them, you know, you paint over the fabric, makes it waterproof.
Or laminate them, and it's a placemat for your dog's dish.
It is beautiful. It's the detail that you've got in there as well. It's absolutely beautiful, is the detail. Limited stock is what we are, though, on this. £19.99. You've got to be quick for these. 114911 is your item number. Now we've got the dog wall hanging up next is what we've got as well. A third of the stock has gone with this.
This
Once
is nice.
again.
As you said earlier, we could you could cut it out, mount them into a picture frame and have them hanging on the wall. Just put quilt it up and hang it in the wall like this.
No, I think because once again you've got the binding down the side as well, like the pebbles. I think they are. So like a little cobbled road. So you might want to use that for another project if you want. You've also got the black on there as well, which corresponds beautifully. But as we said, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces here. Maybe use this as a table running. You put these on the forward back of the dining chairs.
You could,
if you wanted to as well. There's so much you can do with them.
There we go. That's your table centre. These are your four placemats.
You see, the possibilities are endless. You could run we could go on and on and on about what you can do with this, but it's very, very popular across the board. £19.99, 150565 is your item number. Now, Steampunk is up next. You found this earlier on the website, so we thought we'd bring it in. This is a metre piece, is what you're getting, but look at the detail that's on there.
Yeah, that is fantastic. And when I was doing my show plan for the programme, there is other fabrics coming up, and they are slightly into steampunk. I named them as time, but when you see them, they're very similar to this. But I think this is fantastic.
It is beautiful. And remember, you're getting a metre piece of this as well. So it's a full metre is what you're getting. £6.49. 100% cotton as well. So
Yes.
it's good for all your projects.
Yes, and it's 110 wide. And if anybody wants more than a metre, we will try and put it out as one piece.
Oh, so if you're buying the double, so say you're going for 2 of these under the same item number, it will be they'll try and do it on the continuous for you, so you get your larger piece of maybe you're making your bigger projects when you get them home as well. £16.49 is what you're paying there for a metre of this beautiful steampunk, and it goes all the way through. Is what it is. Look at that. Okay, so let's open it.
Well,
let's do
I'm
it.
going to give you some exercise. But there it is.
Oh, look at that, a metre square.
It makes it so much different to see, rather than just a half metre folded. Because that's the sort of repeat there, and there.
But you would never tell it was a...
No.
Now you've told me, I can see, but you would never know. You would just think it was one piece. Which is, once again, very, very busy. You found it earlier on the website. Now, if you like this one... you're gonna like the next 3 half meters that I've got you. You get them all together, but they're just slightly different shades. Once again, will work wonderful for maybe that's your feature fabric that you're having, and then you want little cushions just to tie in, but under different elements. You're now getting. These are beautiful once again. Look at those.
I think we've got. Is it pink, blue, and?
Is it pink, blue, and lilac?
That's kind of mind what the...
Well, we'll sort of tell you what was in, because this one's sort of like a sort of a light pink,
there is a
pinky
sort of
colour
pinkiness in that
you're getting in there. So you've sort of got the blemish of the pink that you've got. This is just one of them. Then the other ones that we've got here, you've also got sort of like your greeny colour that's on there. Sort of a greeny grey is what we've got on there. And the last one is... Well, it is sort of grey.
I think that's...
Say what you see, Robert. Just say what we see. It's the easiest way.
Yeah, I think it was blue, green, and pink.
That would make sense.
I think
that would make. But it's only a slight subtle colour. It's not in your face. These colours, so they do work beautifully together with what we're doing. At £12.99. What a bargain! 3 half metres. So what's that? 1.5 metres of fabric.
A metre and a half. And then again, if somebody was buying, wanting 2 of them, 2 lots, we'd cut them as metres.
Well, you're just a game changer. That is a game changer now. So what we've got is we've now got, what's this, my P45 already? These are just little bits of paper telling me what's coming up next. That's all it is. It's what we do during the show, so we know what's going on. But what we're saying is you're getting 3 half metres is what you're getting. Oh, there'll be a meeting tomorrow about that.
I'll take the blame because I won't be here.
But if you are going for more than one of these, what would that be? £25-ish, possibly 26. It's 99 pence. And you're getting a metre of each, which is amazing value. Once again, only go where your budget will go. Don't let me force you in buying metres. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to get you the best possible deal. But if you are going for the larger amounts, obviously it's going to work out cheaper in the long run. Up next, polka dots now. TV's favourites, polka dots are. You're getting all full. We're not going to open these out because these will send your TV slightly funny, and they make your TV strobe, as it were. You're getting 4 half metres in black and white dots. The large dots and the small dots, which complement each other beautifully.
Yes, they do, and they're actually coming up quite well on the screen. When you're actually cutting these, they were sending me daft. Especially the black and white, the eyes were going. But I promise you, they will be cut straight.
Well, you've sold it to me, Robert. You've sold it to me. But don't you worry when you get it home, because obviously you are getting all 4. But what you can then do with them, maybe you only use a small amount of them as an emphasis or a little...
Or a filler. If you're doing a negative, positive quilt or a yin-yang quilt, you've got the...
Well, you've got both opposites. In it. You've got the opposites to choose from. They'd also, it's rather a large piece of fabric for one, but you could cut it down. Little hankies.
Yes,
they'd be absolutely beautiful as a little hanky in your pocket if you wanted to. camera went off on its own. But if you wanted sort of a tiny, let's see if I can fold. I don't want to crease all the fabric up, but you see what I mean? So if you wanted just that spot of colour somewhere, you could turn them into little hankies or even a nice scarf.
A cravat. Or, dare I say,
now we're talking.
Face mask.
Now.
But the cravat would do well.
Yes, indeed. 20.
Well, maybe somebody wants to play cowboys and Indians.
True, you could have a neckerchief. That's
Yes,
what
that's
what our
what it
comment
was.
means, a
Well, yeah.
neckerchief.
Couldn't
Little
imagine what it was.
little Thelma and Louise neckerchief,
Yes,
time
aye.
round, playing cabin crew if you wanted to. £21.99, 659 999 is your item number. Now, up next, it's scallops.
Scallops,
Missed out the scallops. I was jumping on to me dream catchers. Scallops. Now you're getting both of these as well. £10.99, 292855 is your item number. Once again, a nice yin and yang fabric that you've got in there. These would work wonders with the fish hope. Because you've got the fish in there, you've sort of got the fish scales that are in there as well. So if you use that like for that little binding that you've used in the black binding in the demonstration.
Yes, that would work quite well.
With your fish scales, little bit of fish scale, don't you? You've got a little mermaid's tail that could be in there as well. It's entirely up to you what you use it for. Also amazing for a little pocketchief, as it were, or a little neckerchief. As we just said before, £10.99, 292855 is your item number. Now there's three different colourways for your dream catchers. You've got green, pink or blue. We know the colours this time. So we've got blue. Let's open this out so we can show you how much you're getting.
It's actually quite a lovely fabric.
It is absolutely
when
beautiful.
You see it out,
look at that. So that in itself, that in a child's bedroom, even as like a little headboard cover, or
you could make a headboard cover, a pillowcase. You could cut it up, make it into a quilt as well. You know.
Beautiful fabric. Remember, it's 100% cotton, so it's light and airy, and it works beautifully, like gathers stunningly as well. So this is the blue option that we're currently holding up at the moment as well. So you've got it in blue. I'll let Robert fold. He's very good at folding now, Robert. Yeah. You also get it in the pink as well. So you also get it in pink. And you've also got the green as well. So there's the pink and green. So this is the pink, this is the green. Choose your options. You get 1 metre of each. If we buy more than one, is it cut on the continuous or not with this?
Yes, we'll certainly do
He's good.
Continuous if we can.
He's good, our Robert. £10.99, they'll try and get it on the continuous for you as well. 185332 is your item number. Now, something else you found on the website as well, you found the spring blocks that we've got on here. Great for Easter, absolutely beautiful for Easter. I'll try and show you this live as well during the hour as well. Because it is a beautiful piece of fabric, and there's so much you can do with it, as we said before. You could turn it into little blocks for children to play with, like with the sponges on the inside, little bean bags as well. You know, kids love to play with beanbags. Like garden games, as we're now getting into the garden games, we're getting into the sort of the spring. Spring is knocking upon our door. It won't be long until it's here. Garden games now, and especially getting close to Easter as well. It is beautiful.
Easter, we bags for an Easter egg hunt.
Yes, little Easter egg hunt bags with this.
And the thing is, there is one or two that's been repeated, the patterns, but you've got like a rabbit on blue.
A rabbit on white.
On white, rabbit on pink. So you've got...
hold it up so you can see it.
Yeah.
So you've got an awful lot on there as well. You've got the trees in different colours as well, the little chicks that are there. All the rabbits are facing different ways as well. So if you wanted the rabbit facing a different way, a little basket along the bottom. Reminds me sort of like kitchen tiles.
Yes, that's what it looks like. But then again, you could make them into table mats as well. Covers for your mixer, your toaster, cafetiere. I don't know.
That's very posh, isn't it? A cafetiere? Yeah. Oh, they have a lot up Scotland way, don't they? Well, I just pour it into a cup. And it's in a little sachet. It's even got the milk inside and the sugar.
Oh, no, I'm not as lazy as that. No, I have to open the jar and spoon it out.
Just spoon it in yourself. But we're very busy across the board. So for little Easter, but even for your little notice boards, You know the little notice boards that you can create? Because it's all squared as well, it's quite easy to cut, so you can't really go wrong.
Just put it on a piece of backing board, some ribbon, crisscross.
And then you've got a beautiful notice board as well. Very busy across the board for this as well. £13.99. 603095 is your item number. Right then, we're going to get back to demonstration.
Right.
Now, we started this in the previous hour, which was 4 o'clock. So if you watch back, you'll see how Robert put all this together. Oh, look at this, the different fabrics.
This is the Sweet Bee pack. What we did was just took 6 strips, sewed them together, cut them out as a square, put in a 2.5-inch border just to split the colours up, and alternated the half. Yes.
It is nice, just alternating the way, because it looks like totally different fabric. But it's the same fabric bundle, it's just moved in different ways to show you how different it can be.
There was a 6-inch, 6-strip square, and then we added a black strip, and then you end up with something like this, and then we'll put another black strip in, and that will go like so.
So then that will go on the end as well. So then you've got all 3 there as well, all facing different ways.
So I'll do this while you're
I'll do
talk.
something. I'll linger here for a while. Jungle is what we're going to look at now. Do you get both of these?
No, one. They're 2 different colour options.
Oh, they're 2 different colour options.
That's a blue and a pink.
Oh, we've got pink or blue. Good job he's here, Robert. Hey, I'd be giving both of these away. So, this is the blue option that you're getting. So you've got the alphabet around the outside twice. So you've got the alphabet, so you've got A to Z, and then you've got all the little cheeky animals in the middle. You've got the elephant border on there as well, which is absolutely beautiful. I bring that down and show you the elephant border that you've got there, and that runs all the way around as well. Once again, stunning for a little baby's room, a little cot blanket if you're making little cots. So this is the blue option, and then we've also got it in the pink as well. You watch it, we all fold it back up when it comes back to me. I need one of these floor managers at home. They're ever so useful to have, to fold stuff up. But you've also got it in the pink as well. So maybe it's a girl, maybe it's a boy. It's entirely up to you what you want to go for. It's absolutely beautiful is what they are. The details on the screen, £17.99. 680523 is your item number. I know that was clever, wasn't it? All behind there, and I read all that numbers. So it's ever so good is what you're going to get. So you get the pink and you also get the blue for that £17.99. Remember the giveaway as well, anyone that buys during the hour. If you've got any emails, if you've got any questions for our Kilted Quilter, and he is kilted, I'll have you know.
Yes, and on the giveaway, if anybody feels a wee bit missed out, we do have them on the Hochanda website as well.
We do indeed. So if you're thinking, oh, I'd like one anyway, it's not just a giveaway. One of you lucky, my lucky viewer. It could be you. We'll get this when you get it home. But if you're thinking, well, I'd like to have a little go at one of those as well, you can find them on the website. If you shop by brand, the Kilted Quilter, everything will be on there as well. I just like how quick everything comes together. You can. All you need is a black bit of material as well to put in the middle. But if you wanted to, you don't have to. You could all go the same way if you wanted to. Like the blue one that we saw. This is a full set. Now, we've not got these colourways on the show, but just look at what you can create. So you don't need the black bundle underneath. So maybe you just go with the whole design without the black bars in the middle. If you don't have to go to town, if you don't want to, it's absolutely beautiful is what you are getting. You've also found the seaside as well is what you found. You're absolutely loving seaside. Very busy for the seaside last time you bought it here, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. We actually sold out and had to put on extended delivery, and then we had to put on extended again.
It was.
And trying to listen to you and multitask at the same time. We've done a wee mistake, but we'll get there. So.
The seaside is currently on the screen at the moment, is what you're getting there. So you're getting, look at what you're getting. You're getting 6 rows of fabric, 60 by 110. It's all in beautiful panels as well. £13.99, 622986 is your item number. It does remind you of those good old days when you're walking down by the sea, because you've got all those thought-provoking photos, like images that you've got in there, like the lighthouse. So I live next to Hunstanton. I'm not far from Hunstanton. So we've got like the lighthouse, the old lighthouse that's there as well. And in the summer you do get the deck chairs that are there, and you can create memories from this fabric as well, which I think is amazing.
Basically, that's how it would finish up. But we're listening to you and trying to think what I was doing.
Don't be blaming me for your mistakes now.
I'm not. But I started the colour instead of cutting a wee bit black off. I started at the end, but that's how it turned out. But going back to the other one, is if we take three strips, as I was trying to explain in the other quilt. If you take three strips, sew them together, then measure from there to there, and whatever the measurement is from side to side, once you square it off there, is measure from there to there, and then that gives you a square that would
like that.
That's your square there.
Oh, so you get 3 that are there look the same way. So you would
cut your squares like that. So that one's running that way. Then you take your next one and you turn it for a quarter turn.
Yep.
And that way, and then just keep doing
and
it.
Just keep turning around.
Therefore, you end up usually with a zigzag coming down.
Well, yeah, and you can see that. You see when I held up that, when you hold up the big old, you can see the big old zigzag that's in there.
And that's the rail fence design.
Oh, that shot is there. You can perfect. So if you look at the blue ones that you've got that beautiful zigzag design, and then that's what you're going to create if you keep turning it every time you go. And it's quite simple to do because you get 40 pieces as well. You're only needing, well, what's a hand's width?
I think this it worked out about 6 inches because it's 3 2.5 inch strips. But when you sew a 2.5 inch strip to another 2.5 inch strip, you're using up 1/4 inch off one side and 1/4 inch off the other strip. So you end up with a 2 inch strip. So you'd end up like a 6 inch square.
You see? So whether you've never done this before, maybe you're looking at these shows and you're thinking, I'd never be able to do that. Never in a million years. When you break it down, it becomes quite simple as well. We've also got dragons on the show. We've got the large panel here with all the different designs in. I'll hold it up for you so you can see. So you've got the 3 images at the top, then you've got that large image in the middle with the castle and the flying dragons that are there and the knights of shining armour. Then you've also got the 3 little panels along the bottom and the flames down the side. Now you could cut the flames out and use them as a little appliques if you wanted to. Turn this into a blanket, turn it into a little drawstring bag if you wanted to as well. It's entirely up to you what you use them for. I'm still here. £17.99. It was very busy for this one in the first hour. Now we've also got the dragons all over as well, is what we've got, which is this one just here. But I'll open it out. But it makes a great backing. Now, Kirsty, I will need that back in a minute, because if you are going for both of them... Go on, throw it in. Right. Then Robert can tell me which. I don't think I extra this right. So this one, as you can see, goes up and down.
No, that goes across selvage to selvage.
Selvage to selvage.
Where this one is selvage to the top and selvage to the bottom. So if you want to use that for a backing, it would go like that. It would be non-directional in the back.
Could you turn it the other way if you wanted to?
If you had a wee bit more. You would need, I think it's 1.25 meters of that.
Well, this one's, the details are on the screen at the moment, £17.99. But maybe you're only going for this little centre panel. So if you had the little centre panel, then of course you could go the right way to the right way.
You could, yes.
You see, there's always a method in my madness. So then you could really go to town. They work together. They don't come together. They're separate item numbers. The one on the screen at the moment is this one that I'm currently holding now, with all the dragons on. £17.99. 446706 is your item number for your dragons as well. Very busy for the dragons is what we're looking at.
Lovely fabric fairy we've got here tonight.
She's ever so good at Kirsty. She folds it up and
she just flies in and picks it up and away again.
Flies out again. But we're very busy across the board is what we are. We're going to do more demonstrations now as well. Remember, if you've got any emails, studio@hochanda.com. What are you showing us next?
Well, basically, it's 6 strips that's been cut, sewed up together, and we've actually cut them corner to corner. So if you take that one out of there, we'll just explode it. Take that one out of there and just swap it round.
Oh, look at that now. So it's a totally different...
Yeah. It gives us a total different shape. Then, if you took that one and that one, no, sorry, that one.
So you got that large panel down there. We move that over.
It's slightly different. And that one there. It's slightly different again.
But in theory now you've got 2 little cushions.
Yeah.
You put 4 of these together, you've got a larger cushion if you wanted to as well.
Exactly. Or do it that way. Your muggy tea, coffee, chocolate biscuit, or your wee Battenberg.
Oh, now you're talking my language.
You missed out the chocolate cake.
I missed out chocolate cake. I went for a quick meeting, I come back and it had gone.
Yeah, I went just through to get my coffee and you never even put the kettle on.
I literally, we finished this show at 4 o'clock. We had a little chin wag in the studio. I went out, I thought, well, I'll go and make a quick drink before I go to another meeting. Didn't even have time for that. I come back, whole chocolate cake devoured. Not even a crumb left.
No.
Nothing. But while we discuss on how we're going to get another cake at this late night, because by the time we finish here, nothing will be open. If you're going for more, maybe you're going for 2 of these, which means you're going to go over that £60 mark. They're also on Flexi as well. But if you're thinking, this Flexi, it sounds good, but what am I buying into? What am I... Don't worry, Leonie will tell you all.
Flexi order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping basket, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
You see, it does make shopping a lot easier for you. Every time there's a red box there, use it while you can, because not often it is there. With this one, though, you're getting 2 flexible payments, £22.50. That will come out today. So we'll take £22.50 plus your postage and packing. If you're a Freedom member, it's a whole new ballgame. But we'll take it out today, and then in a month's time, so a month from today, we'll take out the second payment. So it's entirely up to you how you want to pay for these. But we've got your strip pies. Is what we're talking about now. Now, there is 6 designs under the same item number. 980700 is your item number. £44.99 is a one-off payment, or, as I said, it's on flexible payments. This first one is the pearl option that we're looking at. Beautiful, rich purples and then greens in there.
And even on this one, you've got leaves on it, but you can actually see the veins of the leaves in the design.
But it looks like it's already been stitched around, but it hasn't.
I was just thinking you could actually go around all these leaves with a metallic thread and really bring them up. You could also, if you wanted to, go around some of the veins just to bring out a wee bit more relief through it.
No, it sort of reminds me of the Rowan Dean style as well. Put your organzas on them leaves and really bring them to life with your appliques.
And if you're a card maker, you could use the dragonfly. There's another company that actually stitches into the card with dots. You could actually maybe do it here as well.
There's tools you can get there where you punch the fabric and it'll create for you. But it's the detail in the fabric that I love.
But you could just do it with a needle and thread. It's
Excuse me.
no problem. You've got very different ones. Yeah.
Look at this. Now, this is all in the pearl. You get 40 strips in total is what you're getting in pearl. 980-700. 30% of the stock in pearl has already gone. From pearl, though, we move on to Sweet Bee is up next. Now, this is the one that Robert's been demoing. This is the one you've used in your demonstrations at the moment. So this is the one you've seen a lot of, and you're absolutely loving it as well.
And they are all Benartex fabrics. And they're renowned for being
top quality.
Top range.
So does that mean, because they're top range, are they easy to use?
They're easy to use. You can feel the quality. The quality's there. They take pride in their print and their design. And they've got a superb design team just now.
Have a look at these.
And if you say to Benartex to somebody, they know what fabric that you're talking about.
Oh, is it one of them you go, that's Benartex?
Somebody says, oh, I'm going in my Rolls Royce, although there's other different luxury cars
are available.
But it's...
so it's the Rolls Royce of fabric is what you're trying to say?
You go on a long journey in your Rolls Royce, you go shopping in your Mini.
Yeah, you see, you've got a weekend car and a work car. It's a bit like when I come here, I come in a little Ford C-Max, but at home I've got the helicopter, the yacht. Oh!
Well, I was down at Duxford the other day and saw this thing, two men sitting in this, and I thought, it's a microlight. But no, there's a single blade. Here it was a gyrocopter. And
they turned up to a craft show in a gyrocopter?
Yeah, well, no, Duxford Quilter Show was
on the
airfield.
Ah, I was going to say.
We were in the restoration hall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and this thing, so the blade tilts back and it starts taxing, and then the rotor starts, and it half take off.
Well, I've never seen one.
I've never seen it either. I've just seen the James Bond with.
Yeah, the one when they sort of got up and at them as they were. Yeah. Well, you see all sorts of these little craft shows. Yeah. They don't let me get out much, to be fair.
No, I think you should get out a wee bit oftener.
I don't know, that's a compliment.
Yeah.
I said it. Lemon Fresh is what we're going to talk about next. Is what we're talking about. Very zingy, very vibrant as well. Look at the colourways that you're getting on here. I love. It's sort of these ones I like. These ones are beautiful with all the little writings on. Because you just see these tiny little elements. It's basically like a recipe. Is what you are. I'm guessing it's for lemonade.
I was thinking of it for a gin and tonic.
Add sugar, pan. What? No.
Dissolve.
I don't know. What you put 6 cups of what? It's a strong old gin and tonic. But you've got the lemons in there as well. You've got the polka dots as well that match with the lemons. You've got the beautiful flowers. So materials like this, these are beautiful. Especially if Robert said, if you're making your card making or you're going for your appliques as well, absolutely, really do think about it. Oh, there's the first half of the.
Oh, you've got 2 cups of fresh something.
Oh, see, I'm sure.
1 cup fresh, 1 cup, 1 cup.
Who knows?
Oh, there's some more directions.
You see? You could get a full recipe by the end of this as well.
So buy the strip pie and hopefully you'll have a full recipe.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Lemons. Lemon Fresh is what we do. So once again, the same item number. It's just the different names that you need to remember. Midnight Poppies are up next as well. Now I'll quickly skim through these because we have got the whole of the can to do. We're running short of time. We've only got 10 minutes to go. I love the geometrics in these as well.
It's surprising how time flies.
It does.
You enjoy yourself.
These ones.
Oh yeah, these are nice.
It's absolutely, and they're beautiful colours as well, and they all work wonderfully together.
Yes. It's quite modern as well. Some of the designs.
They
in
are
it.
quite mad. And this is, once again, they're quite stylish and quite on trend. Like the colours that you've got in here are absolutely beautiful. Then we've got Fish Hope that's up next as well. So once again, remember you can create whole quilts out of these, and a large quilts you can create at that as well. You've got the beautiful fishes in there, but then you've got the fishes like the little goldfish if you wanted them to be. You've got the purple, blue fish that's in there. I love this one. It reminds me of like a little cobbled street or the top of a pond. That's in there as well.
Dash in the house.
Or Pebble Dash in the house. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Bit of rendering on the outside. Rendering. But you've got that rendering as well. That Fish Hope is what you've got. Last but no means least, we've also got the A Country Christmas is what we've got as well. Quite vintage looking is what it is, which is absolutely beautiful as well. So you've got those beautiful ice skates that's in there. You've also got the holly bushes in there as well. You've also got the beautiful pine cones, which I love.
And on the likes of the pine cones, you can use them any time of year.
Which is what I like about them. Well, a lot of them you can use all year round as well. They'd make it beautiful. I was thinking, especially for the Christmas, like a Christmas skirt that goes around the bottom of your tree that you've still got. But you could have Christmas skirts out of it. You could have little advent pockets if you wanted to as well. Very busy across the board. £44.99. 980 700 is your item number. Alphabet is up next as well. So we've saw the alphabet.
This is,
let's hold it out for you so you can see the full beauty.
Alphabet strip.
I do like these.
It's nice and clean. It's fresh looking. Ideal for a first baby.
It really is. Yeah. Even games, I'm just thinking now, you back all these outfits onto a board and you get some of the other fabric that we've got on the show, maybe like the dragons that we've got, and you make little bean bags and you can throw them onto letters and learn alphabets with them.
You could I Spy it.
Yeah, there is so much things you can do, especially with material like this, with all the animals on and the detail that's on there. Kids love things like this. I know my little one at the moment, well, she's 3 at the moment, and she's got one of these like these, but it's in a rug form, and you can make rugs out of these as well if you wanted to. And every day before we go to bed, we have to spell our name in the rug. And that's just so she knows where the letters are, and she spells her own name as well. These would work wonders because they know the animals. Once they recognise animals, they then can work out the letters as well. £17.99. 365105 is your item number for the alphabet one. The Hydrangea is the one we've currently got in our hands at the moment. There is so many possibilities that you can use with this Hydrangea because it's box form. There's so many different elements.
It would be great for a conservatory. Seat covers, cushions, pillows, table mats again.
The possibilities really are endless because it's an easy construction, so you can see the full squares. That is a cushion in my mind. I could get 2 cushions out of here. You could get a beautiful table runner, and then you've got 2 spares as well. Maybe for a pot of flowers if you wanted them to go on there. Maybe use it for like a tea coaster because you could cut these down if you wanted to as well. £13.99. 543736 is your item number. Up next, dog cushion. It's hanging on for its dear life, bless it. I've got less than a handful left is what we've got. It's very limited.
Why? Because I was sitting at home watching Crufts.
No, that finished Sunday.
Oh, did it? Right.
Yeah, Best in Show was announced yesterday. It was a little dash hound, I think, off the top of my head. I love a bit of Crufts. But then wired hair dash hound. See, they know all the facts here, they do. But with things like these, it does. Beautiful blankets, maybe a blanket for the back of the car.
Yes. Gamekeeper, a quilt to keep them warm in a cold night.
Yeah, really. So, because you've
4
also
cushions. You can make them either 4 cushions, separate backing, or take 2 panels and 2 panels for the back as well. Back and front,
and then if you're doing your envelope backs as well, you've also got the bar stand side as well. Don't forget these, it's not just for decoration for the material, it's a full use.
They are for use.
That's what I like, because you get everything that's in there. $19.99 is what we're paying. 114911 is your item number. Wall hanging is up next as well. So if you're liking the pillows, maybe you want the wall hanging to go with it. Same as oak dogs. It's the detail of the dogs. They do look like water paintings.
They do, yes.
They literally look like
the fine detail in
Yeah.
them. Just look at that piece of wood there, how it's gnarled and weathered throughout the years. It's got the cracking in it.
It's the details
sun bleached.
like the leaves that you've got down here as well, and the animals that are in the background,
foliage.
the beautiful dogs that are there.
I've just spotted the two birds.
He has.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, he's intrigued. Is what he is. Very intrigued.
They are. I'm sure they're a pointer, and you see the tail. They're actually on the bird just now.
They are absolutely beautiful, is what they are. £19.99. 150565 is your item number. Steampunk is what we're talking about next, is what we're going to look at. We'll bring up the details. You're getting a metre of this fabric is what you're going to get this time. I'm going to open it out so you can see what you're actually getting. And this is a beautiful green, like sort of a beautiful mint green is what it is. £16.49. Very steampunk. I can see this on your MDF backings that's there with the cogs that you've also got as well. So bring in your MDF. Maybe use this as a backing.
You could pages in your journal cover, card.
There's so much. The possibilities are endless, and once you've got, especially when you get material this sort of size as well, you can do so much with it when you get it home. It's really up to you, really. Let your mind wander. £16.49, 827599 is your item number. Something that would work hand in hand with it as well. If you've got the half-metre bundle as well, sort of the pink, the blue, and the grey.
Green, I think, we decided.
Pink, blue and green we'll go with. £12.99, 216445 is your item number for this as well. Absolutely beautiful and works hand in hand, really.
And any of the cut bundles, if they want more, they will be put out as one. If it's 3.5 metres, they want 2, they'll get 3 metres.
Oh, so if you're buying more than one of these under the same item number to the same place, yours will come on continuous. Is what it will come on. Polka dots are up next. We all love a bit of polka dots. As I said, you can do so much with a set of polka dots. You're getting 4.5 metres is what you're getting for £21.99. As I said before, you could use these for hankies for your top pockets if you wanted to as well. Very on trend as well, like cotton shirts. If you're into your dressmaking or your shirt making,
ideal for polka dot dresses.
It really would. Yeah, but even if you're good at making shirt, I'm something with me in shirts today. It's all this fabric I'm doing. But it's very in. The black and white combo are very in at the moment for shirts as well. I can't wear mine on the telly because it makes your screens go funny. But I do like waking my shirts on. We've only got 45 seconds as less. We'll bring the details in for you, Scallops. When are you next back?
April. As soon as I get home and get the orders away, I'm across to Belfast to do a cotton show over there.
Oh, he never rests. Never rests. Well, happy birthday. Yes, it's been a wonderful year. Hopefully we'll all be here and we'll celebrate again next year.
Hopefully.
Oh, and you will. And everything you bring us is different every single time, is what we love. Don't you go anywhere either. Remember, Kilted Quilter, we've got another one-day special hour coming up next as well. Thank you so much for your company, and thank you as well for your beautiful demos. I've loved it. Yes, indeed. If you've got anything in your baskets, please do check them out. I don't want you to miss out, but don't go anywhere now. It's another look at your beautiful one-day special.
Hi, I'm Jenny Mays from Hobby Art. Hobby Art's a family-run company and we've been designing and manufacturing stamps for over 28 years now. We have an extensive range of clear and rubber stamps and we're proud that they're all manufactured in Britain. Whatever your style, there's always something that will interest you with Hobby Art stamps. Crafting is my passion, and I love teaching. I love sharing my ideas with other people. This is why I enjoy being part of the Hochanda family, because I have the time to share my ideas, maybe open a door for somebody and give them the confidence to start stamping. So make sure you join me, Jenny Mays, on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm John Lockwood from John Next Door. I'm lucky enough to have been a guest on Hochanda since day one. I've been working closely with Crafts2 on the development of the John Next Door brand and also working with their fantastic range of products. I'll be bringing you some fantastic shows that are combining the John Next Door and Crafts2 products. We'll be sharing things like the press cut dies and some of the Find It media and some of the other fantastic tools, accessories and other products that Crafts2 bring to everybody at home. I hope you can join me on my crafting journey and learn some tips and techniques from me that I share with you. So don't miss the Crafts2 shows with me, John Lockwood, on Hochanda.
Yes, indeed. Good evening, one. Good evening, all. It's 9 o'clock, which can only mean one thing. It's another chance to look at your brand new one-day special. We launched at 6 o'clock. What a launch we had as well. Extremely busy for launch. It's Liberty fabric is what we're talking about. You're getting 7.5 metre pieces. You're also getting a free long quarter, and you're also getting matte the thread as well. All in for your one-day special. Now, I'm not alone for this hour again. We've got Katie with us. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Yes, good.
Good. Every hour that you're going to do over the next 24 hours, so you've got 3 shows tomorrow as well, you're sort of going to look at different things.
Yeah, so we've got a few different things available that all come from the same Liberty collection. So the one-day special, but then there's also a quilt kit and some dressmaking patterns and bundles and things as well. So yeah, we'll be doing sort of different things each show.
So it's one to stay tuned for as well. Now, because we were so busy in the launch hour, there was a giveaway. There's a giveaway every single hour. Okay, every single hour there is a beautiful giveaway of. Well, the giveaway is. It is beautiful fabric.
It is beautiful, yeah. 12 fat quarters of Liberty fabrics. So.
And they're different for each hour, is what we're looking at as well. So the winner from 6 p.m. was Julie Hardley. So congratulations, Julie. Your name's currently going along the bottom of the screen. One of these boxes will be sent out to you. I don't know which one, but either one that you get, my word, you'll be happy with them. Anyone that buys during this hour as well, you will go into another draw. So Julie, if you're buying again, you'll also go into the same draw. You might be able to win a different one as well. It's not one per person. It's just a random generator is what we talk about. But let's talk about your one. Well, before we talk about your one-day special, let's start at the very beginning.
Okay.
Liberty fabric.
Yep.
You're bringing us so much beauty and opulence.
Definitely. So. For those who didn't see it earlier, so this is the Winterbourne House collection from Liberty. It's a quilting cotton designed and inspired by Winterbourne House in Edgbaston. All the prints have been hand-drawn, hand-coloured and brought to you in this 33-piece collection designed for quilting.
And it is beautiful, and it is quilting. And that is the key word here, quilting.
Yes, yeah. Patchwork, quilting, it's that sort of, craft cotton. It can, but, I'm wearing it. Oh, it's still, it doesn't have to be just for quilting as well. But, that's, like we said, the scale and the quality of the cotton has been designed so it is perfect for quilting.
So it's all the hard work's been taken out for you. Now all you need to do is get it home and enjoy if you enjoy making dresses, make dresses out of it. If you enjoy making clothing, do the clothing out of it. If you enjoy making quilts, it's good for everything. But we're very busy across the board already at the 9 o'clock hour. Let's go through your colourways. These are your one-day specials that you'll see. So you've got the top corner just up here. Your 40% of your teal has now already gone. It's the same item number, just 3 different colourways. So 962109 is your item number, and if you want teal, this is what you're looking at. So you're getting all the teal that you see here as well, plus the thread as well. Then we've also got a pink option as well. Now 20% of the pink option has now already gone. So this is the pink that you can see just it all the way along. You're getting the grey long quarter and also the grey thread as well, £54.99, also across flexible payments, 2 flexible payments as well. But look at the beautiful colours that are in there. And then the bottom one, this one that you see just here right behind myself and Katie, is the grey option, and a quarter of the stock has already gone. It comes with a beautiful pink long quarter and also the pink thread as well. It is absolutely stunning for a one-day special. There is so much in here. But I don't want you to see it as 3 separate groups. I don't want you to see it as 3 separate colourways, teals, greys and pinks. It's one big collection.
It is, yeah.
They all work. You can see them on the wall behind us. Not one of them stands out to go, oh, that don't work with that, that don't work with that. They are beautiful fabric.
They are, yeah, designed as a collection of 33. So within the one-day special, there's only 7.5 metres of each colourway, so there are 4 that you're missing out on the one-day special as well. But obviously, you know, they can be grabbed.
They can indeed. We'll put the details on the bottom of the screen there in your little pick and mix, we'll talk about later. You can find them on the website. But let's go, before we start talking about the beautiful quilt kit that we've got coming up, let's meet the designer behind the entire one-day special.
Hi, my name's Elle. I'm the textile designer for the Liberty Quilting Collections. We're here today to introduce the Winterbourne collection, which is our new quilting collection. The collection has 11 designs in, which are in 3 seasonal colourways. So we have a teal colourway, a jewel berry colourway and a modern neutral colourway. The Winterbourne collection is printed onto Lazenby cotton, which is a sturdier cotton and perfect for quilting creations. Nice, isn't it? It is nice. It is beautiful. I do not want to move. I want to do all these shows tomorrow, but they won't let me either. So, let's look at the quilting kit. The details for the quilting kit are currently on the screen. You're getting 10.5 metres of fabric with the pattern as well. Now, you're getting more fabric. Did I read this right? You get more fabric than you actually need.
They're definitely generous in the cuts of the fabric, on some of them, definitely.
Which is amazing. Let's open out the actual full quilt, and then we'll get into the questionings, as it were. This is huge.
Well, you say that,
this.
but this is, if you actually notice, there's 3 blocks along the top of this sample, but this pattern actually has 4. So it's actually what you are making, or what you will make, will actually make it a whole block wider.
So there's another block to go on this. So we're talking,
and another block down as well. So it's going to be, it's a really, really good size quilt. It's a really generous amount of fabric.
It's a beautiful, beautiful quilt.
It's lovely. You know, they've combined fabrics from all different colourways, and it makes up to be a very, very beautiful quilt.
It is. Now you get everything you need. So you're getting the pattern as well. So the question that I normally ask, and I'm going to ask the question now as well. So if I'm a novice, I've sewn a bit, I can use a sewing machine, but I've never made a quilt before. What are we looking at?
Okay, so this is classed as an intermediate pattern. But I mean, I personally am a dressmaker. I've made a couple of quilt tops before, and I've made this quite happily. It just depends on how, there's a lot of very precise points and things in here, and if you're happy that they're not all perfect, then make it, love it, and enjoy it.
And I suppose you're under no rush. There's no time schedule.
No.
You haven't got. You're not making a quilt to bring onto national television.
No.
So you can sit at home, enjoy, take the pattern in, and really just work through it step by step.
Yeah, exactly. And it is lovely fabric to work with, and a lovely collection altogether. And the pattern is it is a little more challenging, but sometimes that's a really fun thing to have. I personally, with my sewing, always like to have a challenging project on the go at the same time as I'm making a couple of simpler things, because it's just really fun to have something
to go back to. I suppose to always go back to think, well, I'll do a bit more of that now. It is beautiful as well as what you're getting. Already, did I hear that right? 20% of the quilt now has already gone, and we didn't even talk about it in the first hour. This is the first time you've seen it unfold, and already over 20% now of the stock has actually gone. £147.47, or 3 flexible payments of £49.16. £49.16 today will get this home to you. We'll get all this, everything that you see in front of me, 10.5 metres of Liberty fabric. I'll let you take that in for a minute. 10.5 metres of Liberty fabric. And the size of this quilt that you're making, you would look beautiful at the bottom of a bed as like a little topper.
Definitely.
I'm just putting that out there. If anyone's watching, this would be lovely on the bottom of my bed.
I mean, let me just clarify. So,
Still
I mean, our finished quilt size is 70 by 84 inches. So, it's a big quilt.
It's a big old. It is a big quilt. Is what you're getting. £147.47. 040461 is your item number. Now you've already found the pick and mix on the website as well. There are 33 different options. It's everything that's currently in your one-day special plus more as well. £15.97. It's any two is what you're looking at here. So you more or less got your one-day special in there, so maybe you want to add added extras to your one-day special. You could do that as well. They all work together in any combination as well. There are so many you can put together. There's so many things you can do when you get these home as well. Remember, it's Liberty fabric is what we're talking around here. This is, well, you know me, hand on my sleeve. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's the quality that you're buying into as well.
Yeah,
it's not just any old fabric you're buying into. You're buying into Liberty fabric.
Yeah. Yeah. The real history, the heritage, the classic British brand, and
And remember, every bit of fabric has also got a story behind it as well. Every single one has got a story behind. So from the smallest of flower that was taken from the garden, from the ceiling to... I just love the history and I love the fabric. But we're talking now, wow, a fat quarter bundle, 33 fat quarters for £37.40 across 3 flexible payments. If you want a bit of everything, this is what you're going to get, a bit of everything. But I can already tell you now, almost half the stock has already gone. There's a freedom price on this as well, £112.20. It's one of those why not deals. Long and short of it, the money that you're saving here, you might as well become a freedom member and get it for the freedom price. £112.20. That's also on flexible payments as well. We put it all on flexible payments. So with this big bundle, we sort of get the best of both worlds, don't we?
You do, yeah. You literally get a piece of everything. And a fat quarter, you know, it's amazing what you can make out of a fat quarter. It could just be the front of a cushion, the back of a cushion. You know, you can cut it up and piece it, small English paper piecing. But 33 fat quarters is a surprising amount of fabric that you'll have, and the amount of projects you'll be able to make with that.
And you really will, like, to look at it here, you think, oh yeah, that's 33. When you start opening these out and you start putting them down, going, well, I'll have a little bit from that one here, a little bit from here. Some of the cushions that you can see around on our brand new set as well, only use like the smallest of
Exactly, yeah, 2.5-inch strips. You know, you make a lovely cushion out of, and you've still got tons left of your fabric. I mean, this one, for example, has got sort of some triangles. I guess maybe a sort of 10-inch triangle from those. So, you know, and using four of the fabrics that are your fat quarters, you'd still have each one left, and more.
And more as well. And it also goes to prove as well, I love this cushion, for the sheer fact it goes to prove that nothing doesn't work together.
Exactly, yeah. So you've got two different colourways there of exactly the same fabric, but one would think to be clashing colours, but they're not. They just don't. They all blends beautifully.
If I come to you and said I'd like a suit, but it needs to be pink and sort of teal, you'd go, really? Is what they said after the last show. Do you really want a shirt? Do you really want a shirt made out of the? Well, yes, I do. It's Liberty fabric. But what you've got as well, you've got fabrics that work together. And if I hold it to the back collection, you can also see it works with the whole of the collection as well.
Yeah, definitely.
It's absolutely beautiful, is what we're talking about. The details on the screen at the moment are for the 33 fat quarters. £37.40 is your Freedom Flexi as well. Now, all the fabrics that you saw behind me, all of these, this is the pick and mix. This is the half-metre pick and mix is what we're talking about. Jump to the web for all the options. It's the quickest and easiest way, because you've got some of your one-day special in there, and you've got some of the extras that's also not part of your one-day special as well. But once again, they also work beautifully as well together. The details for your pick and mix is currently on your screen. 735621 is your item number. That's enough for me nattering. We want to see work, don't we? We want to see how they go together. Let's make a quilt.
Yes. So, well,
I bring this with me until I don't really want to throw it out.
So I'm going to make one of the quilt blocks.
Okay.
So, just to show you that it actually isn't quite as tricky as it looks, but it is a little bit timely, so I have done a few bits ahead of time as well.
Fabulous.
So I've got my lovely pattern.
Even the pattern, look at the pattern.
The pattern is beautiful. So it comes with the pattern itself, and then also your sort of key to the fabrics. So it's important to be able to actually identify which of the fabrics are which. So before I started, I did all my cutting and cut out all the different fabrics that I needed, and then it has lovely detailed instructions here, and what you have to do is make different blocks, and then it has detailed here where you're going to piece each one, so they're numbered and you know where to put all your blocks. So you can make all your blocks and then pop them together. So tomorrow I will put the blocks together, and we'll sort of like see it all come together.
So to be continued.
To be continued, yes. Yes. So I'm starting with the inner point of the of that triangle. So this is my centerpiece, and then I've got these ones to join on. So I just simply pop that on, and I'm going to stitch at 1/4 inch like I would with most other quilting projects.
So from a quick glance at the pattern, is every block the same? It's just a different, it's just same construction, just different colours.
Exactly the same. Yeah. So you just you cut all your different triangles and all your different squares. Again, like I did with my earlier project, I use a shape cut because it's just perfect for cutting your triangles and things. And then you just basically, each block you make, you pick the right bits of fabric that you need for each block, make up your different block colourways, and then piece them all together with sashing at the end.
So in theory, if you take your time over one and learn how to make that one block,
yeah.
Once you've got that on your back, you'll find the rest easy because it's the same principle.
It's just a process of repeating. So yeah, like you say, if it's all a bit scary to start with, then you take your time, do it all nice and slowly, and then over time, you'll just, by the time you get to the 12th block or something.
Oh, you'll be an expert. You'll be knocking them up in your sleep.
Fine. A thing to think about is that some of these fabrics are directional.
Okay.
So you want to make sure that they are all pointing in the same direction at some point. So,
a quarter of the stock now has already gone of your, well, of your quilt, the massive quilt that we're talking about. It is a huge, huge quilt, and a quarter of the stock has already gone. It's on 3 flexi buys though of £49 and 16 pence. You're saving 20 is what you're saving. £20 and 20 pence is what you're saving on this as well. So £147 and 47 pence is what you're paying today. But we've put it onto flexible payments for you, £49 and 16 pence. But remember what you're buying into here. You're buying into history. You're buying into fabrics that you won't get anywhere really. You won't be able to find. You won't be able to get them anywhere. It's one of these fabrics that you think, why they're here at these sorts of prices? Get them while you can.
Definitely, and you know they're just the most stunning collection. I mean, it's not obviously Liberty's first quilting cotton collection. They've made others that are just equally as beautiful, but with the projects and things that we've got here, it just really demonstrates what you can achieve with them.
It is beautiful fabric, and it looks not. Now, I'm not a sewer, but it looks nice to work with.
Yes, it is. You know, considering that it is a quilting cotton, it's actually got a very nice drape. It is actually very soft, sort of not stiff in any way or anything, but it is lovely to handle, lovely to work with. It's got a wonderful structure, and it's actually just a joy to use because it's beautiful. You enjoy just sort of stitching away because it is beautiful. You know, I spent a day last week making those couple of dresses, and I just couldn't stop sort of like taking photos and putting it on Instagram because they were just so pretty.
Well, not only do you make dresses though, you said you're a dressmaker, but out of the materials you can also make. So you've made 2 beautiful little girls' dresses that we've got there, but you've also made the skirt that you're currently wearing as well.
Yeah, made the skirt. I think another really lovely idea that I love about. You imagine making like a bow tie and matching pocket square for a wedding, and especially if you had then like some accessories on the bridesmaids or something as well. Whole bridal party. Like that's very sort of Liberty, isn't it?
Of the colourways that you've got here, that never even crossed my mind. Well, you know, I'm in at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Just saying. There's a sewing machine here.
There is, yeah. I mean, there's time between shows as well,
there's
isn't there?
There's time between shows. I'm not in till 2. Your first show's not till 9. I could wear a dicky bow tomorrow.
Yeah.
Little pocket square. But it does lend itself to these sorts of things, what we've got. There's so much that you can... I never even thought weddings never even crossed my mind. But
anything, you know, especially if you were buying, say, the one-day special, they're all coordinating colours. You would, for pocket squares and a dicky bow, it wouldn't use up much of your fabric at all. So you can still make yourself cushions and treat somebody else as well as yourself all at the same time.
Like, you can make little the ring cushion if you wanted to. That would all match perfectly as well. There's so much. The possibilities are endless. You just have to think outside the box with this one. Once you've got that beautiful fabric home, what are you going to do with it? Now, you might be sitting there at home like I would be. I'd be sitting there watching and I'm thinking, it says quilt on the screen. I'm one of those, you know, but don't worry. You've got 10.5 metres. Make the quilt. Get used to it. Making all the quilt. You've got 10.5 metres. You've got more than enough material in there to make other projects as well if you wanted to.
Yeah, but you know, and that's the thing. If you're scared and you're daunted about starting a quilt project, thinking, oh, well, I wouldn't know how much to get or how to put the pieces together. You know, having a kit like this is such a good idea because then you've literally got the full instructions, you've got the right amount of fabric, it's going to tell you everything that you need to do, it's going to tell you how to put the colours together. You know, if you don't feel like that's your strongest suit and you don't feel confident in that, then, you know, doing it from a kit, you know what you're going to get.
You could also make it smaller.
You could make it smaller.
You know, make it. You could make 2 small quilts if you wanted to.
Exactly. That one is smaller, so you could have that quilt and 3 cushions easily, if not more.
You'd have 1, 2, 3, 4,
There's
5,
20
6,
blocks in this.
So you'd have 8 blocks left if you go for your size.
Yeah.
And then, so you'd have 8 blocks left, and you've seen the size of the blocks. That would be 8 beautiful cushions. And then if you're going for your pick and mix, you've got backs as well. It's one of these, really start thinking about what you can start creating.
Definitely.
Once you get this home.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, you're not limited to just make a 20-block quilt if you don't want to, which is fantastic.
Just because it says it on the screen, it doesn't necessarily mean that's what you have to do. You do it, once you get this home, it's yours. It's yours to do what you want to do with it. Make that quilt, make the quilt smaller if you want to. Make one for each of the grandchildren. Yeah. If you want to make smaller quilts, how beautiful would that be? How beautiful would it be? Maybe you've just had an old vintage pushchair and you're making quilts for the dolls. These would be beautiful for a beautiful nursery and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You see? Sorry, okay, I've
you
lost in the world of limited fabric here.
Just getting very excited.
I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm in my element.
Right, so I've done my centre part of my block. So I've got my square in the middle, I've got my triangles, and then I've done outer triangles, so I now have a square. So the next thing I need to do is take these pieces, which are made of half square triangles, and attach them. Now I've made 3 out of the 4 already because, as you can imagine, they do take a little while to make. So, but I'm going to show you how to do it before I do join them all together. So I'm using a little tool here, and I need a marking pencil, which I haven't got.
Do we have a marking pencil? Our Matt's on it. He's very, very good, our Matt. Or an erasable pen. Is the one on the count? No, not that.
No,
that's glue.
the other one, the one's in the plastic.
That's it, one of those.
Perfect.
Very good here. There's things in his pockets that you never knew you'd need. Beautiful. Why, thank you, kind sir.
Thank you.
There you go. All these are on the shows as well. If you need a marking pencil, we've got marking pencils, there's glue, pins. I've never seen pins like it.
They're lovely, aren't they? They're so sharp.
They are amazing.
They are great. I've got pins. So, what I'm doing is I'm taking, these are 2 7/8 squares, and I'm putting them right sides together.
Okay.
And then what I need to do is I need to draw a line through them, and then stitch through that line. I will then cut the fabric, and then when I unfold it, it will make them into these lovely half square triangles. So I'm using a snazzy little tool that I like to use.
We've got this on the show as well.
Yes. So this is a perfect half square, which is basically exactly what we're trying to achieve. So I pop it down on my fabric. I've got the black line running straight through the middle of my square, and then I can just use my marking pencil to mark the line either side. So I'm just going to pop that to one side.
Do these marking pencils come off with heat? Are they heat erasable, or do they just rub off
They'll
eventually?
wash off,
Oh,
yeah.
they wash off.
Just a very simple sort of chalk pencil. Now, I'm going to stitch down each of those lines.
So the details on the screen are for that ruler. 12 by 12 ruler is what you've got there. The £39.99. Just in front of the sewing machine as well, though, we've got the one-day special. Absolutely beautiful. It is. We're very busy for the one-day special. You've got 3 colourways that you can see there. You've got teal, pink and grey. So the one with the pink thread, because it comes with thread, is the grey. Okay. The one with the grey thread is the pink.
and then the colour is the main colour is where it's in the fabrics. It's just easier for you to see in that shot what goes with what, and obviously you've got the teal on the end with the cream fabric as well, with the cream thread as well. High quality thread. Remember, it's high quality thread with it's Matla. If you're a sewer out there, Matla. That's me being. That was just me being. Being me, you know me. Say it as it is, Adam. But no airs and graces. But you've also got it's the materials though. It's the materials that you're going to use, the fabrics that you're using. These are the pick and mixes that I've got behind me. We're talking about the ones that are down the front. The details are currently on the screen. £27.50 across 2 flexible payments for these as well. You get so much in there, absolutely, and it's Liberty fabric is what we're talking about. 7.5 metres is what you're getting, plus a free long quarter, plus your thread as well. Just say.
Right, so now I've sewn along both those lines, I now use the other side of the ruler where I match up my dotted lines with the stitching lines that I've just done, and then there's a slot in the middle that I just pop my rotary cutter in and slice straight through the middle.
This does everything for you.
If you unfold those...
Oh! Perfect, there's squares. There's square triangles.
So I'm just going to give them a quick press and then I can trim them down to exactly the size I want them as well. Because so you've used a 2 7/8 inch square, but you're aiming for a finished 2.5 inch square.
Okay.
So you just need to trim them down to size.
But if you've got the right tools for the job, doesn't it make it quick and easy?
Oh, definitely.
Because normally you'd have to do this with a ruler, you'd have to line them all up and go down the set. With this,
Yeah.
your cutter's there, your lines are there, 1, 2
You've
lines.
got one tool and it does the whole job. So. But then, if you don't have the tool and you don't want to spend on it, then, it's very easily done with a regular ruler. So don't be afraid that if you haven't got all the stuff that you can't do the quilt. So now I've got my 45-degree lines on the on my little block, so I'm just going to line that up there, and then you can see that I've got a bit of an overhang that I can trim. So then there's a 2.5 inch slot that if I just whip through those 2.5 inch slots,
Love this tool.
It just straightens it all up nicely.
You'll find these on the websites as well. We're going to leave you cutting for a minute. We
Yeah.
shall be back shortly. We're going to remind you of the dress patterns, though. You found these, we mentioned them in the earlier hours. There's two options here. You've also got the pink and you've also got so that's the pink option that you're looking at the moment. It comes with a full pattern and you also get teal as well. You get a 2 metre piece of fabric and you also get the matching thread as well. Everything you need, £44.99, or two flexible payments of £22.50 is what we're talking about there. So we're very busy across the board is what we are for this time of the evening. A third of the quilt has now already gone. It is a beautiful, beautiful, I will sit back down, beautiful quilt. I just want to show that. Look how stunning, and this is only half of it. But once you've made one of these panels, take your time, enjoy the materials, enjoy the Liberty fabric that you're getting in this bundle. You're getting 10.5 metres of fabric, more than enough to cater for the size of the quilt. You also get a beautiful Liberty fabric pattern as well. Everything is there. Everything that you need. Let's just open one, see how much you get, because there is an awful lot. I think it's a metre of each is what you're getting, but there's more than a metre here. There's more. Oh my word, look at this. Absolutely beautiful. They'll vary inside, depends on the pattern, because obviously you need some more than some others, don't you? But look how much material you're getting in here. There is so much beauty is what you are getting. Remember, you're buying into quality. You're buying into the pattern. Once you've bought into the pattern, you can keep that pattern for years to come. This is a quilt that you'll pass down from generation to generation.
And if you're going for your one-day special or your pick and mix, why not make another one as well? Or make this one larger if you wanted to. Because once you've got that pattern, you can do whatever you want to do. But it is a quilt that you will pass down from generation to generation. It'll be one of those quilts that you think, my nan had that, my granddad had that, I'll keep that and I'll pass it down to mine. Make it together. Make it family time. Save watching your iPad, save watching your tablet, save watching the TV. Learn a craft. And what a craft you're about to learn. The details are down the side of the screen. 040461 is your item number, £147.47. This is also on flexible payments and on freedom as well. Very, very busy for your quilting bundle at the moment. But what's also busy as well is your one-day special. And what a one-day special as well. Words can't be... Now, I was going to tell you about the teal, but almost half the stock of the teal now has already gone. Looking at fabrics like this, it reminds me of my little one. And when you go away, and it's all those little fabrics that you see in the mind and the effort. When you feel this, you'll think, there's so much I can do with this now. There is so much to do. So we've got teal in the top corner. Then, just behind my head, this one just here is the pink that you're now looking at as well. So you've also got those beautiful pink colours that are there. Remember you're getting your metal threads as well. That's also included in there. And then along the bottom, just here, I was trying to bend down, that's sharp. You've also got the grey option as well. Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely stunning is what you're getting. Remember though, anyone that purchases this hour, not just this hour, every show that we do across tomorrow as well, so that's 9, 1 and final call at 5. There is also a giveaway as well. You are winning some beautiful fat quarters, because 12 fat quarters is what you're winning. Our first winner was Julie. You could be the second winner as well. We are going to announce it at the end of the show. They're all different. You could win more than one. So necessarily, if you're going for bits and bobs tomorrow as well, you're burning different hours, you are also put into the draw as well. Absolutely beautiful is what they are. But your details for your one-day special are on the screen. The teal, the grey, and also the pink as well. £54.99. Remember, it's all from Liberty. And what the best way to sum all this up is, what's this? All from the designer.
Hi, my name's Elle. I'm the textile designer for the Liberty Quilting Collections. We're here today to introduce the Winterbourne collection, which is our new quilting collection. The collection has 11 designs in, which are in 3 seasonal colourways. So we have a teal colourway, a jewel berry colourway and a modern neutral colourway. The Winterbourne collection is printed onto Lazenby cotton, which is a sturdier cotton and perfect for quilting creations.
Just putting in my little orders for shirts that I would like out of Liberty fabric. There's 2 I've got so far from the collection that I've got behind me. No doubt there'll be more dicky bows and pocket hankies for tomorrow.
Yes, yeah.
I'm going to drive home tonight. I'll think, I'll have one of those, I'll have one of those. I'll put my order in tomorrow for it. We're very busy across the board for this summer night. Good evening if you are joining us for the first time. We're talking about Liberty fabric and we're talking about the quilt is what we're talking about as well. Kate is here as well.
Yes.
And what there's not to know about sewing is not worth knowing. The knowledge that you have. But once again, it's all right having the knowledge, but when you work with beautiful materials, it just makes the job easier.
It makes it easy and it makes it a joy. It really does. You know, it's not work right now, let's be honest.
It's not really.
We're surrounded by this.
Look at it. We're like kids in sweet shops. We are here. So where did we get up to with the demonstration?
So we got up to, I'd made the centre square for my block.
Yeah.
And I'm just in the process of making the last bit of the board for it. So I'm just going to stitch these together just to show you. Now, on the side pieces that you... sorry, okay, concentrate. Lost me for a minute. So we have 2 pieces that go down the sides, like this.
Yeah.
Pop this more in the middle for you. And then for the top and the bottom, we have extra squares here because then that sort of perfects the frame. So I'm just going to join those. I'll give it all a nice press. Just making sure I've got it right sides together.
But isn't it when I say we, I use the royal we, I just stand there. When Katie breaks it down for you, when you see that the whole piece together, you think, no way would I ever be able to create anything like that. But when it's broken down to the separate little bits, you think, oh, actually...
Yeah, it does definitely. I mean, like the first time I made a quilt block and things, I was a bit like, well, this is just terrifying. Like, there's so many little pieces of fabric. And I've always found the idea of patchwork quite hilarious, really, because you're going to take 10.5 metres of fabric and you're going to cut it all up and then you're going to sew it all back together to make a nice big bit of fabric. But yeah, it does look daunting and intimidating, but that's exactly it. You break it down into all the little pieces, all the different steps, and all of a sudden it becomes so much simpler.
So remember, once again, you get full instructions with this as well, is what you're getting. So you get full Liberty instructions, which are beautiful.
Yeah, so, you know, everything down to every single piece to cut, whether it's 2 7/8 of an inch or 4.5 inches, everything is all made nice and clear for you there.
And it's all colour as well, so you know the minute you open it, right, that's the materials needed, these are the fabrics I need, this is where they're all going, and it's all illustrated for you as well, so everything that you need is all there, so do not fear. You've got beautiful pictures on the back as well, so you've got a rough guide of what what's going to look like as well when you actually finish it. But they are beautiful. Like I said, once you've got the set, once you've got instructions, you buy into instructions, once you've got these, you then the world's your oyster, because you could make a plethora of cushions, of door stops if you wanted to. There is so many things that you could use this for when you get this home. And what I like about the colourways is they're not dated. They'll never go out of date because they've got those beautiful colours in. They've always got a colour that's always on trend. Yeah. And they've all got stories behind them as well.
They have, yeah. I mean, that's such a lovely thing about it. Everything down from, you know, the name of the master plasterer to the names of the children who were part of the family who built and designed the house. So yeah, there's a full story throughout. And I think that's what Liberty is about. Like, Liberty itself has such a heritage that they don't want that to ever go away. So they just continue to build on the heritage and the story and celebrating, you know, all British and all these wonderful things.
And that's what I'm trying to get. There's the stories behind every one of the fabrics that you see, maybe in the pick and mix. As the day goes on tomorrow, you'll hear more of the stories and the elements of how they got the design of the fabric as well, taken from the swirl of a landing, the simple swirl of a landing. Now you get this beautiful pattern that you've got as well. The flowers that grow in the garden. Those flowers have now been taken and painted and put onto these beautiful, beautiful fabrics. And if you're going for the quilt, or if you're going for the large fat quarter bundle as well, you'll get, even the one-day special, you're getting so much heritage, you're getting so much history built in there as well. And it's a lot of fabric is what you're getting. A lot of fabric. 40% of the quilts has gone already. What's the 20 to 10?
There's going to be a lot of beautiful quilts out there.
There is.
Isn't there?
There's going to be some beautiful beds and chairs covered.
Right, so I did just use some pins there because I just wanted to line up my my points as I was doing it. So that's always quite good to do. So I'm just going
What I like about this as well is you've done this technically in real time.
Yes.
And this is with me chatting, asking questions, moving away.
I had a little break
back.
while you were chatting.
but so you can see how quick they come together. Obviously, yeah, they were pre-cut, but some of them, you've done a whole.
I mean that's part of it. You need to be really precise with your cutting. Preparation is so key in all of these things, and then you can just make a block every now and then, and just enjoy that part of it. So.
What are you doing? I'm going to make a Liberty block. Yeah. Don't worry about me.
Just while you've got your jacket potato in the oven, sort of thing, you know.
There you are, with your Liberty fabric in hand, knocking up a block of an evening, and it's quite simple to do. Once you've made one. So you take your time making one, it's the same construction for every single one. It's just using different elements of the fabric. You're getting 10.5 metres of fabric as well. If you just saw the different amounts of fabric is what you're getting an awful lot of fabric overall for the quilt. The details are currently down the side of the screen at the moment. 040461 is your item number, £147.47. We know that is a considered purchase, but do not worry, we've thought about it, and we've also popped it onto flexible payments for you as well. £49.16 today. 3 flexible payments, the most flexible payments we can give you. I could stand here and watch this all day.
You might have to. I have to make an admission, but something's not matching. But anyway, we'll get the general idea of how beautiful this quilt block will look. I had to recut my triangles at one point, and I'm not sure that I recut them right. We will find out. Just pop this last bit on.
The details are on the screen. Also, shop ahead on the website as well. I'm halfway through a sentence and I totally changed myself. I was going to say the details are on the screen. I thought I won't say that anymore. Shop ahead on the website. There's so many little added extras on the website as well. Things like you've got the pins on there. We've got scissors on there as well. So we've got the beautiful fabric scissors that's on there. The snippers are in there. We've got glue pens that's on there. That amazing ruler, that 12 by 12. I think if you're going for your one-day special, put it onto Flexi. It's on 2 flexible payments. You might as well. It's a different one that Katie's using, but they're still an amazing ruler. It's still a ruler that you will need time and time again. There is so much on there. And become a Freedom member. Why not? So we are very busy across the board this evening. Thank you for joining us again.
Okay.
Look at that.
Now, this hasn't gone completely to plan, but fortunately I have one I made earlier. So if you grab one I made earlier, then I can show you what the block looks like when it's all finished and actually lined up.
Well, I'll do some numbers, and this will be seamless. We'll take this out in the edit. You want to go and get that? You go and get the one that's, and then we'll know. Numbers. So we're very busy across the board. We're going to show you the pick and mixes. We're going to show you on the website as well. She's not even waiting for the screen. She's gone. Pick and mix is what we're looking at. 33 different options. That's the other bundle that we're looking at. This is your pick and mix that we're looking at there. The best way to see them all is on the website. I'm going to move out the way so you can see them all. The best way, but you can pick any 2 of these. Now they are on the website for you. 735621 is your item number. £15.97 is what we're looking at for any 2 of these. Once again, you'll see some of your one-day specials in there as well. You've also got some of the added extras as well. But what I want you to take from this, what we're showing you at the moment, is that they all work together.
There's not one on there that you're currently looking at you think, well, that don't go, that don't work. Why would they put that? Every single one of these is beautiful and works amazingly. I've just seen another shirt as well. So...
Really?
Yeah. Okay. That's 4. Now I've got a Liberty shirt. Back to our demo. This is beautifully sewn.
Isn't it just?
Loving this.
Yes. So then this is your finished quilt block. So you've got your centre square as we did. Then we attached our smaller triangles, then slightly larger triangles, and then all our half square triangles, and then these cornerstones as well. So that's your finished block. I mean, you know, ignoring what actually happened, what was that? How long did that take?
We didn't. We're on 47 minutes. We've been talking for about 20.
Yeah. So
for about 20 minutes a square.
Yeah, exactly. So you literally could just do that on an evening and then gradually build up your quilt. And then, like I said, tomorrow I will show you how to make the sashing pieces and join the pre-made blocks together.
See, so tune in tomorrow. Do we know what time for that? Is that first thing? Oh, 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock tomorrow.
9 o'clock we're going to be making dresses.
Oh, I'll have that when I'm eating my cereal tomorrow. I'll be watching tomorrow morning before I come into work. So tomorrow at 1 o'clock, I think that's with our Rachel, we're looking at how to put the whole bundle together, as it were. So if you are going for the quilt, you want to record, or remember you can watch it back on Rewind as well. While we're here, though, I want to quickly draw your attention to the one-day special that's in the front of the sewing machine at the moment. Absolutely beautiful is what they are. You're getting, £54.99 is what you're paying for these. They're also on flexible payments as well. 962109 is your item number. Now, the pink one that you see, so this one here, this is your grey, then we've got your pink, and then we've got your teal on the far end as well. Remember, you're getting your matching thread as well, and not just any old thread, is it? This is
thread.
The creme de la creme.
Silk finish cotton, so, you know, you should always really use cotton when sewing with cotton, and it, like I said, silk finish, so it's even better.
It really is, and remember you're getting these as well. Everything with your one-day special is what we're talking about. There's on 2 flexible payments of £54. Well, it's £54.99, and you've also got flexible payments on that as well. We've made it easier for you. 2 flexible payments of £27.50. 962109 is your item number for your one-day special. As you see behind me, these are all your one-day special that you currently see behind us as well. But the quilt, we've been talking about the quilt. This is the actual finished article. It's absolutely beautiful. Should we open it up and watch? Out of the quilt fabric, do you have a favourite fabric?
It's hard because...
One that you're drawn to. I don't think you're allowed a favourite. We're not allowed favourites, really.
So I really like this fabric. I love the colourways in it. It's just my kind of taste, and I would make... In fact, I'm probably going to make another one of the little dresses out of that one for my daughter. But then what surprises me is the ones I wasn't initially drawn to, but then once I started working with them, actually realising how beautiful they then make the projects and things. So particularly, like, say, the nettle fold, this one sort of doesn't grab you instantly. It hasn't got the bright colours of a Bankart or a Primula Posy or anything, but actually when you work with that and you put it within a project, it's amazing the impact that it really makes. Enjoy that.
These are beautiful. And once again, it's the history behind these I love as well. There is so much history and depth. And we'll go into more details with these tomorrow across your one-day special hours about how they became what they are today, as they were. And because they're now in fabric form again, in theory they'll go back into history.
Exactly, yeah. Back into the archive, redrawn, redesigned, and then you know, who knows? But in 50 years' time, someone might take Elle's designs and redraw them for another purpose or another use, and you might see them recreated into art somewhere else.
They are, and that's how nice they are. You could use these as just frame some of them. With the extras materials, I'm obsessed with the box frame. You know what I'm like.
But just like you said earlier, you wouldn't actually cut them up. People will just stroke them.
It is one of those now. But
we all have that.
It is, because it's Liberty fabric as well. So you're buying into the name of Liberty fabric is what you're buying into. So it's one of those things that you would look and you go, It's a beautiful quilt, and you've got all the instructions, and it's how holds your hand all the way, but you go, maybe I'll leave it just a little bit
just
longer.
a little bit longer.
I'll just sit and look at them for a while. But it's entirely up to you what you want to do. Maybe you make one of the squares at the moment, and you think, oh, I'll start with one, turn that into a cushion with one of my one-day specials or one of the pick and mix I'm going to use, and then you build up gradually.
Yeah.
There is no rush to make the giant quilt that you currently see in front of us. Well, remember you get full instructions as well, with also the instructions on the inside. What I like about these, though, as you said before, for those people that have just joined us, would you say this is beginner, intermediate, expert?
It's intermediate. Like I said, because of there's a lot of intricate points to match and things like that. But I'm not a perfectionist, nor am I an intermediate, and I've made it. You know, I wouldn't enter it into a competition, but I love it because I've made it and I enjoyed making it. So, you know, I wouldn't say that it's only suitable for intermediates, just as long as you're not going to be too perfect or too worried about it, or you use it as a project to teach yourself, to learn more, and to get that precision.
What a way to learn.
Yeah, exactly.
What a way to learn quilting with Liberty Fabrics. If we show you the actual finished quilt that you're getting here as well. This is huge, by the way, and this is not even the full size of the quilt that you're actually getting. We're square short on this. This is what we are. Yeah, you're going to get an extra row and an extra column, I suppose, as well. But now you can see what the finish is. So this is the one I opened up at the start of the hour, which is now the border around the outside, which is absolutely stunning. But then, as you can see, you just need to add your backing and your wadding. Yeah. And you're good to go. Yep. Yep, there's enough fabric for your binding. We backed it with the Beatrice poppy because, like I said about cushions on the first show, it's just as important to have it beautiful on the other side as well, so that, you know, when you're sat with it on your lap, you've got this beautiful all the way around. You have as well, and then in theory, sort of reversible if you wanted to. Also with the pick and mix, if you were thinking about the backing, if you're going for the pick and mix and you go for more than if you're going for the same one, it will be cut on the continuous, which is good to know. So if you want a big piece for your quilt, so if you bought how much would we need? I think it's 4.8 metres you need for backing. Yeah, so there's a lot of backing, but, you know, if you're going to put in all this effort with all this beautiful Liberty fabric... Yeah, it is true. It's, you know... But then if you go five of your pick and mixes, because you get 2 of each, so it's 2 minutes, so 2 of your pick and mixes, 5 of your pick and mixes would get you the back of the quilt. Yeah. Yeah. And then we can cut on the continuous as well. You see? You see, we've made it as simple as we can for you. And you are absolutely loving it. Loving. Details are on the screen, £147.47. We popped it onto 3 flexible payments. This is for your quilt. £49.16. 040461 is your item number. Same for your dressmaking as well. So if you're going for your dressmaking with the pick and mix option, that will also be cut on the continuous as well. As much as you want. So you keep buying the pick and mix, you keep buying the same fabric, it'll become on the continuous and the continuous and the continuous for you. We're looking into dresses. Is dresses 9 o'clock tomorrow? 9 o'clock tomorrow, yeah. 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Yeah, we'll bring you the details for your dresses as well. Look how beautiful. Now these come in we'll give you the details for these as well. You've got your pink and you get your pattern, you get your 2 metre fabric, and you also get your thread as well. But just look how gorgeous these are. So with the pattern with these, does it give you different options to create? It does, yeah. So it's a Liberty pattern as well, and there's about 8 different options. So it has variations on sleeves, variations on skirt ruffles. There's a little hat in there as well if you want to make a matching hat. Now you've told me about a little hat. Yeah, exactly. So you could make, so that's exactly the same dress, exactly the same pattern, but with variations depending on the amount of ruffles and the sleeves and things. So it's really good fun. It's a multi-sized pattern, multi-design. So yeah, there's a lot of value in there. So that'll be at 9 o'clock tomorrow as well. We've only got 10 seconds left of this hour. Quilting will be back at 1. I will see you tomorrow afternoon as well. Thank you ever so much. It's been a pleasure.
absolute pleasure.